I should say evening. It's me, Gibby, with my friend of mine, Ice Dewey, here on the Factor tournament. Oh, sorry, the Team Factor, the Factory number 24. Good to be here. You know, we got some good games coming up already. We had a little bit of an issue setting up our room. There's a miscommunication in numbers, but it should be good.
Yeah, it looks like we've got an exciting night tonight. We have a pretty solid turnout. We have notable names. We have Team Factor's very own Octawumi here in the first round, coming up against who else are we calling for the first round again?
It should be Kiwi and Octawumi. I think.
Oh, excuse my dyslexia.
Yeah, so this would be Eno Ram.
Octawumi. Okay, I see. It's not Octo, it's Octon. It threw me off because it sounds like a Splatoon name.
A little, right? It's all good. Going to our first game here. I'm thinking this should be a banger start. I know Wumi is a bit of a grinder as of late. I saw they're one of the most recently. I saw posts. They're one of the highest improving players as of late. So we'll see if we can carry over in the bracket.
Let's see, this matchup is also very interesting on its own. These two characters have some of the strongest offense in the game. Ren most notably having some of the strongest neutral as well, with a lot of her large disjoints and her far slash and good air buttons, but Eno having that low crush and low profile to potentially work her way around a lot of Ram's stronger options, it can lead to a very kind of back and forth swing of neutral and some very interesting options here. So I'm curious to see what each player is going to choose at round start. We're going to see some safe player, we're going to see something risky here.
We'll see. Instant dash and counter hit from Wumi. Gonna send all the way to the corner. Hopefully find some good options. See, look at that. You already said big swings, keeping the kind of the pressure going off rip.
For sure, I'm going to keep that pressure up as we spin the burst. We don't want to give Kiwi a chance to get out of here, but Kiwi going to go ahead and find an escape here. Going for a low, canceling from the overhead. We will be getting a full conversion. No hard knockdown here. So we are going to keep corners for another wall stick. This time we do have the hard knockdown. Or break the wall because we cannot afford to let the Ram unstick. But we are going to get a far step from that full meter here. This might be death if we can get the full conversion.
No dropper and get the super to finish off and take a clean first round.
Very nice pop-up with the super spinning that full bar meter. Octawumi going up a round within the set.
Instant air dash getting in. Nice jab bursting to keep the corner. Looking to get their kind of fuzzy pressure started. Looking for Pote to keep this corner, whatever it takes. Far side is the answer. We'll be back on the offense. And all the way through a one convert.
Look at that corner carry. Ramlethal can carry from just about anywhere on the screen. Those swords have such a great ability of just being able to be lock down the opponent either on guard crush or just launching up pretty far without too much combo decay.
Right in jab, got caught by the low, bursting out of the corner. Looking like a next hit wins for Wumi here, so he's got to make sure not to fumble in these situations. Got hit by the Fortissimo in the corner. Oh.
Very nice command grab set up there. Getting a nice little reset. This should seal out the round.
Dude, there's no way I didn't kill him.
You never know.
There's always a chance.
Command grab super. It's you always think it kills and then it doesn't. And you're like, what is happening? Why am I so alive?
Little big swing. Goes a rock. Shimmy got the throw call out. I'm gonna go through the wall here again.
Kiwi looking a little bit antsy here on that whiff throw, but we're going to go ahead and try to check the approach with the 2P. Getting a little bit of space here, but the far slash confirm is going to help out, force Kiwi to spin the burst with the 5H. Disjoint is going to cut straight through that projectile. Octawumi going up for the first game.
It's already a strong start. I do think we've seen some good moments already from Wumi. She's mashing on this, on the fake stuff that has on the hover dash, which is always a kind of a scary call out when she has so many options on that plus, but should be pretty good going.
It's just so scary to check either of these characters' pressure, especially like Ramlefal's pressure, where there's a lot of things that Ram can do with the amount of plus, the sheer amount of plus strength that she has is absurd. Like even with the YRC nerf, her pressure or the YRC buff, her pressure is some of like the best in the game, especially since she can spend the resources to get back her swords to extend the pressure again. So challenging it can be very, very scary and very, very difficult.
That's why I feel like her opposing wall break specifically is so strong. this free resource whenever she can get it.
For sure. Getting back resources on a wall break is kind of insane.
That's how most strong characters get. You know, they get something back the moment they get it in. Besides that positive.
Oh, for sure.
The side swap. Trying to corner. Good mash. We're seeing a lot of dive kicks come out from Kiwi already, and if you're calling out these long reaching buttons here, it seems like to find the rest of the set.
Yeah, that dive kick is getting a lot of mileage this round. It looks like it's really helping out Kiwi in this neutral game here. Trying to get over far slash and heavy slash that's been been pretty problematic for Kiwi throughout the set so far.
Oh, just run straight through, taking full advantage of the too high hitbox. Give her a reset, tech the throw, back to neutral.
We are gonna get a little bit of a low profile here. Down hit, full conversion, burst bait.
Burst bait! No! All the way through the wall here. No super, so no knockdown, but that's not a problem when you got that bonus running in.
But neutral is so scary. Eno does not want to be in that neutral game, especially against a character like Ramathal, who can just throw out these big disjoints, and that can be so problematic for a character without a real dash block to deal with.
Wall break, jump in, trying to just hold the answer on the block. Running your pressure, you have 100 meter, mega low! Oh,
Keep
catch.
it safe, but it's not
Burst
gonna be
bait,
enough.
last hit. Oh. I can't help but think a late burst was a bit greedy. But yeah, if it was an answer that worked, it would have went out really well.
Perhaps especially this late in the round is maybe a little bit greedy, but you know, sometimes you just want to seal it out as fast as possible. You don't know if you'll ever get a chance like that against a character like Ramathal.
100%. You need to do what you can to close it out. Ooh, throw on the stroke, getting their turn back before we could even finish theirs.
Unfortunate back throw already being sent through the wall with the relentless pressure of Ramathal Valentine. Sometimes I feel like it's just better to take the wall break against Ramathal, but like even still, you're taking so much damage here. And that is full meter, so we should be able to RC, but we're just gonna off to hold it. Kiwi sitting on full meter, but has a bit of distance to make up. We're gonna go ahead and spin the meter to get out of that sword pressure, get over with the dive kick, but unfortunately it's gonna whiff, and we are gonna get punished to seal another game for Octon Mimi.
So when I see 100 meter Eno hit that super, I get a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, dude, I was low-key gritting my teeth for a second. I'm like, I had no clue what was gonna land there. I could barely whiff, and losing that plus frames too was super rough to see.
For sure, it is one of the only supers that actually sends you up into the air. So it gets, whenever you like Roman cancel it, it can get a little bit weird.
Yeah, always something, right?
For sure.
Something to look out for in the situations, but you know, when we got a lock on it. Kiwi can make some game plan changes because they're not doing bad, but they're struggling to close out some of these rounds. So we'll hopefully get them get on the board after this.
Yeah, you just, whenever you're down 2 games, you have to make those adjustments as fast as possible, and the stress is on, but you cannot let the anxiety get to you in this situation. Have a confident round start dive kick. Gonna go ahead and find another wall break here, but we're gonna go for a reset instead. Forcing the burst.
Or 60 whip. And they still gotta pick up on the PRC plus frames. Send it through the wall, get that positive bonus back. Oh, it's low profile to clear up that round. Running it down with the strokes, man. Something to see.
It's a lot of this matchup is just you have to get these like big opportunities where you just are able to like call out one of the far slashes or a heavy slash or something, either by going under it or over it, and you have to never let Ram get off of you, or you other way around. Sorry, but regardless, Tamumi. Feeling like she can run some pressure of her own, locking it down, baiting out the deflection, recognizing that that's the only resource that Kiwi has left, so why not be patient? We've got time, we've got a round to keep up with this, so we're going to go ahead and even up the current game, putting Octonwumi on set points.
Run in, or slash, whip the 2H. Just looking for a good connect. Oh my god, again! Really, we're going through the wall here, or corner reset. Even the pressure started, they not enough meter to run an RC yet, so they're gonna keep running the string, getting a throw on the stroke while Wumi back on her turn. Back though again. Not again. Oh, not in round 1.
I mean, like, if you have to, you take what opportunities you can get in this matchup, where if you want to, like, win big, you have to gamble big, It's looking like we might be able to get a game on the board, but Octonwumi not ready to let go yet.
Both players still got burst. Kiwi almost has full bar. And
Oh
with
no.
that,
A late match.
Kiwi gets on the board, make it 2-1. That's what you like to see. You know, run it down. I do think the Megalo calls have been fire. Run it, mixing up when they're in regular pressure is kind of like a good call out when you see them just standing back. I think if we see more rounds like that, we might see a nice little close game 5. But we've yet to see.
The interesting thing about like Megalo is like it beats up Fuzzy Tech, right? Because it's invisible.
Does it?
I think it does it. I would need to double check that. I might just be a commentator spitting nonsense, but like.
Someone open up Dust Loop right now.
Somebody pull up Dust Loop right now. Kiwi, get on Dust Loop right now.
Good pressure already. Seeing the corner pressure so good. JP calling out, bursting every chance you get to just keep this pressure. But Wumi finding her opportunity, 6 feet, trying to get back to neutral. Oh, no burst, so you're gonna do whatever they want. Not again!
Oh my goodness. We're going for it. That's 3 for 3. We're actually 3 for 4, actually. There was one that whiffed. Something that I'm seeing from Optimally is the adaptation of using Rock in neutral instead of trying to use Bar Slash. Whenever Kiwi's been using a lot of slide and a lot of dive kicks, Rock is able to check some of those options that Bar Slash normally wouldn't be able to. And kind of, you know, it's a full disjoint technically. Technically it's also projectile, but regardless, it's still plus on block. It allows her to get her pressure going pretty fast, taking another round here. And we're going to get back to that pressure with a Bar Slash with Punish. Really good control on that here. We're going to get a full wall break on this too. Restore that sword. Kiwi down half a health bar with burst.
Not the favorite place to be, but when you got burst, you still got options. Burst baited on the red RC. Get greedy with the charged dust. You look like you're gonna take it all the way back to corner. Well, maybe a side swap, maybe some mix. We still got a meter from both players. See what the answer is. Not again. They jumped out. They learned.
Oh no, we dropped the conversion. We do have full meter here, so we do have the chance to spin some swords without too much concern, but it doesn't even matter. We are going to find a good 5H to snipe out Kiwi in the corner to seal out the set 3-1.
Good showing from both gamers. Kiwi had some really good rounds. I think that might be the most Megalos I've seen not only attempted but actually land in bracket in a long time. So getting those call-outs is pretty good, but at the other end there we saw that Wumi kind of adapted to that, and you know Fuzzy jumped out and cornered the close of that round.
For sure, and it's just kind of like whenever you're faced with such like it's a bit of a difficult matchup. I'm not gonna lie, but like whenever you're faced with that, you know it's you gotta go for it sometimes. You gotta show off sometimes.
It looks like we have our next game up now. We got Team Factor's very own Elucid versus Rush Star Sorrel. So this one's gonna be Slayer Milia. That's it, yeah, Slayer and Milia. So this is gonna be we're gonna see one drop in the crazy mix or one drop in the left-right Slayer shenanigans. I'm very excited to see it run it. Sorrel is a good friend of mine, and Elusive's a homie, so this will be a fun match to see. I do think that I'm pretty sure most people aren't a fan of playing at Slayer when you're on these more pixie characters. So I guess we'll see what happens.
For sure, and I mean like these are my ooms. You know, these are my ooms. You hate to see the ooms fighting on stream, but regardless,
no, it happens. It happens.
You know it'll be a good show, though.
You know, sometimes when I'm TOing, I make sure to seed it so I can watch it myself. But you know, that's just that might just be me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But regardless, it looks like we're taking a bit of second to consider possibly a character switch. But I've known Sorrel to mostly just be a Milia player. I don't know if they have any other characters in the back pocket.
I'll have to remember. I'm not quite sure. I would love to see a little pocket swap from Sorrel here, but it's definitely possible they are locked in on this. So I guess we'll see.
For sure. Sticking it with the Milia, this could be very interesting. Like as you were saying, like it could go either way really, really quickly. Especially with, like, with how much damage Slayer can dish out in such a short amount of time. It can get a little bit scary.
Most definitely so. I mean, one Mappa Hunch RC convert would be enough to put any Milia raids down. So I guess we'll just see what Sorrel pulls in. Looking for the mix already. Even the corner pressure with Artemis. Taking all options. 5K not the answer. Back to neutral.
I'm really liking this slower play from Sorrel here. Just kind of taking a second to watch what Elusive is looking for. Wait for him to press a button and then try to whiff punish with a button of their own. And figuring out how to just kind of like work out those hard knockdowns. But as we were saying, Elucid already making up the difference. So much damage, but we are going to get the mash out on the cross-up. We are finding ourselves in another hard knockdown. What's the next? We're going to go for overhead low, looking for a close slash. We do get the bad man with the go ahead and spin the meter to convert. We have the meter to spin, and we are going to get the kill send out the first round with Slat. Sorrel up around.
You like to see it, man. Millie on top so far. Not bottom 5 as many of you have to say. Mappa in the corner. Running the RPS with the Master Hammer. Finding an answer. Put the backdash close slash. Found it out.
No.
Open her up.
Did not end up being a close slash, but it doesn't really matter. We get the catch anyways, and we're going to go ahead and spin the meter to seal out the round.
See, this is what I'm talking about. In one unfortunate moment, you just close out the round so fast when you have these big strong buttons.
That's all it takes, really. I mean, like, Sorrel's been so careful so far. Just kind of like waiting, biding their time and waiting their turn. Seeing what, just kind of watching and waiting.
Air throw over the... What a good
not
call
quite
there.
gonna have enough plus range then.
Not quite. Playing back neutral, jumping in. Finding the way. Real mix, keeping the corner. Jumping. Oh, 6 feet convert full. Walk back, trying to call out all these buttons from Sorrel, but with the red IC on Mappa, we found almost end of the round, not quite enough to kill.
We are able to find that disc from round start. Gonna go ahead and get a little bit of conversion. Not gonna be able to get it. Okay, he's gonna force Elucid to spin the burst. Last touch situation here. Elucid on full meter, but it's not gonna matter. We find the close slash on the landing, and we are able to seal out the first game. Sorrel up a game.
Oh, let's go, Sorrel. Oh my god, I was again. I'm gritting my teeth. These are the homies. So I'm like, I'm biting my nails trying to see what the answer is to some of these things. I do think Sorrel has been some pretty good spacing in this matchup so far. He knows the buttons length so well in this matchup particularly, and you have to know, or else Slayer can just outbox you on some of these interactions. So I'm hoping to see more of that. But you know, we do know Elucid is goated and it's top 8 in many of these factories before. So we'll see if there's a mini swap.
Now see, personally, Elucid's probably my personal favorite Slayer. Like, I really like the way he approaches playing a character like Slayer. He doesn't drive it like a, I don't know, like a steamroller like most players do. And I'm not saying that that's a wrong way to play Slayer. He plays pretty well going into like that. But like, whenever like a, you know, a player like Elucid who's like so versatile and just so well adept to like playing all these different characters, all these different playstyles, and you see this like strong fundamentals coming in from Elucid and how he kind of like adapts his playstyles to just like Slayer. And recently, you know, he's been known to switch around, but he's been just mostly on Slayer recently.
It looks like our players are swapping rooms really quick.
Oh,
So we're
gotcha.
going to just wait to get that code from them before we go back to gameplay. New code from Elucid. So it looks like this is the same one. And we'll continue with the round. I see Sorrel types in chat. No, I only won because of the connection. So that might be a bit of a tell of what was going through our gamers' minds at the time.
Perhaps,
But well,
perhaps.
you have to see the rest of the set. So I'm not going to draw any conclusions. Shadow Strivers.
Welcome.
You know, if there's one thing that I want fixed in 2.0, just this network stuff. Like, please. It's
You
not,
know-
every other fighting game has a functional network, except for Strive.
It's crazy because when Strive came out, Strive was praised as the one game with good online. So now look at
Yeah.
the tables have turned 4 years from now. Or I guess
For
look at
sure.
1.5. But you know, it's what we're 2 weeks out from World Finals and announcement date. And, you know, people are saying it's coming out in April. So who knows? Maybe it's sooner than later that our Strive problems are gone. You know?
We can
Hands
only
up.
hope. We can only
So I'm
hope.
praying for it. Here we go. Back to gameplay. That's all good.
Right
Hopefully, it
back
won't be
into
any issues this time. We'll see if there's any swap from game plans here, but we'll see.
And so far, that kind of like slow and patient game plan from Sorrel's been working out pretty well. Gonna go ahead and take a bit of a repulsive spot around start here, but unfortunately, the air approach getting caught by a counter far slash has to spin the burst there, or he would have eaten so much damage in that situation.
Nice answer on Artemis. Jump.
Ooh, I
Oh,
like
the
it.
air
That was
conversion?
clean. That was clean.
Universe throw. One more hit. Oh my god. Dude. Oh. Dude, what the heck was that? Dude, with 5k in the grab again? Jeez.
Elusive. Knowing exactly what Sorrel's thinking, you know, just looking, trying to react to that high-low situation, getting ready to mash or try to fight a gap, like, you know, not expecting to throw and throw again. But we are going to be able to get that conversion. Not quite getting the signal rate that we were able to get last time, but we are still going to be able to... Is this death? No, not
Oh,
we're not
did
gonna
not
send him
convert
here.
to super. Good call it on the dandy step. Trying to find another opening to convert for a knockdown or more. Eluse is only one hit away. He's going to be pressing a lot more, trying to find that answer. First in the corner. You're out.
Biding his time here, but we're running out of health. Has to spin the burst. We have full meter here, so we can course correct, and we
6p
don't
it
need it.
is.
Catch the air poke with the 6p.
That was too close for comfort, man. Sorrel gets down to 1. He's had to fight their life to continue there. It's now 1-1. I guess we can see how they do next. But that was it was scary having hero burst, and then when you have maybe you have magic pixel of health left, not even.
For sure. I mean, at least it had like some health to work with and had the meter to work with. So the burst, you know, if you were to lose that round after spinning burst, that's not good. That's not a good position to be in right there.
No, of course. All right, we're back in game 3. See what we can do here. I do think there's a chance Sorrel comes back after her showing, but maybe Luce is just locking it as the first game of the night for him.
Perhaps so. Go ahead and get that horde knockdown into the corner. Looking pretty strong here, catching the jump with the it's late.
Okay, bursting out before you get too close to the corner. Mappa, Red RC, getting the pickup. It's been jumping, trying to find something. Sorrel JH setting up in the corner pressure.
We're gonna get some nice stagger pressure here. Catch with the instant or the fast RC into a low. Now see, we're talking about characters with good quarter carry last set. Like if we want to talk about characters with like some really good quarter carry, let's talk about Milia. Like the buffs that she received last match are kind of insane for her quarter carry potential.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
Red launching, counter hit, landing into the round ending. Elusive up 1 in the game. We'll see if they can close it out with that lead. First, looking pretty similar, so it's hard to tell off rip.
So we're seeing a little bit of an more aggressive approach these last few rounds. Not gonna quite
barely.
get back hit on the power bunker. But we are gonna get the
Honestly, though,
corner
Red.
again.
Well, good throw this time around. Set up. Come up on a lot of meters. See if they can get something good off the spin.
The Capel leaves. How many times can we get away with it?
Not long, because locked in on these throws to be elusive up 2-1 over Sorrel right now. We'll see how they can change up their game plans for next. I do think Sorrel had some really good corner pressure that was finding some good pickups, but it's not the converts that you want to see. So if she can just lock those the more damage down, I think it could be a game 5 scenario, but we're yet to see.
For sure, and you know, we saw, especially from that first game, things were working out well, but Elusive has now just kind of like got caught onto a lot of what their game plan is so far, and we're switching to Ava. Interesting.
Ava, no.
Maybe we're thinking.
Thinking maybe not. You heard my pleas? Swapping back, we'll see.
We did do a game with that Milia, so it is possible. Yep, we're going back to Milia.
Back, we're back.
Not worth the switch in the last. Whenever you're down a game, I can understand. I understand it.
You see whatever you like. Swapping characters is the big swap into your game plan and everything. It's like a whole new match, whole new start.
For sure.
Earl in chat saying I have honor in respect to her swap, so I guess she's gonna play it out.
Fair enough.
Good press. Trying to find a 2P there. Sorrel's just keeping the advantage. RC to try to catch the backdash.
Gonna go ahead and try to spin the burst to get that corner position, but finding ourselves back in the corner, unfortunate. But we are gonna once again catch the Capel with that JK, getting a full conversion. Elusive just so willing to just kind of like catch a lot of these Capel approaches and Capel resets that it's just kind of making it difficult for Sorrel to really maintain a lot of pressure. But now we do have the corner, we're gonna be able to get the, not quite a wall stick, we are gonna get a punish on the air car. Air car not confirming that we are gonna throw a wake up anyways. OTG not gonna be enough, but we're looking for it. But the air throw, ooh, what is it gonna be? The Capel barely just catching out on that last moment of the rounds.
Oh, the trade combo. The loop, too. How much damage are we getting off this? Into a reset. 50 bar. Carrying all the way back to corner. Aiden stuck.
Look at that damage. 5k. Oh my goodness. What a button.
Oh, trade?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, we can't be serious.
Lisa has to be one of the most optimal players I know. Like, every confirm is just big damage. And it's so consistent. Like, the drops, especially for like how like tricky some of these conversions are so minimal. We are gonna spin the burst to keep the corner position here, keep the plus frames going with the Mappa hunch.
Jumping out, trying to keep the corner back to herself. Trying their best to not get hit, but the air off the RC looking for a reset. Bit of a scramble here after a drop. Oh,
Trying to find a place to... Sorry?
No, it's still good. I'm just holding my tongue because it's too soon to say it's over. Oh my god.
Oh no.
See, I wanted to say Sorrel found a jump, and then as I was going to say that, she got hit out of it. So
yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Amelia's so difficult to commentate. Sorrel was playing so well and just kind of moving so quickly, but Elusive just maybe one step ahead on some of these approaches, being able to cut out and call out some of these Capels and jump-ins, and really just kind of winning in the set here.
That was good. Guys, I don't think I jumped Capel enough. Shout out, Sorrel. Gone down the loser side, got some good games to play now. Maybe, if she's lucky, we'll see her in a top 8. Possible if she locks in. But for now,
more Capel, please. More Capel, please.
I think for now, we are going to be having the one, the only, the Gay Sex Legend versus Burb. So that would be Leo versus Bedman, I believe.
This will be interesting.
Wait, something else.
You know, funny enough, there is like thinking the combination of Leo and Bedman reminds me. There's a Leo Bedman player at my local. It's the weirdest combination of characters you could think of.
I do think it's like whenever Bedman's in bracket, it's like what matchup have I never seen before today? You know, this character is notorious for it. But you know, Burb's a pretty good one. I do think Jodo is on the come up. I might be biased because Jodo is my local, but you know.
Oh, fair enough.
Leo at least top 5. We can all get that, be that clear. This character's nuts. So we'll have to see what Burb can do to close it out.
No, Leo is great. Great character, very great offense, very great just kind of mix potential here. So we're gonna go ahead and get some back turn stance, try to get some pressure going. We're not gonna be able to get the cross completely to get the reset on the pressure, but we are gonna be able to find a jump in here, get this RC spent to get that air pressure going. And how do you get out of here? 5D. 6H for the overhead. And we're not going to be able to block the 2K on the landing, spending the super for the knockout here on this first round.
Pretty good. Rip up around? Not exactly what I was expecting. Oh, it's a flash shade. That's more what I want to see. Jodo's kind of known for just having these big DP, I'm saying. Oh my god. More flash shades.
Against this character? Uh-oh.
Oh no, exactly. You leave a gap of 3 or more and all of a sudden you're getting hit out of your own block pressure. And look at that JP. The back turn K might be a move of all time.
BTK is kind of absurd, right? It's such a fast move, it's a low, and it can stagger super well. Whenever you just enter that back turn stance, it's like super plus on block. if I'm correct. And once again, I
the overhead.
just
I'm pretty sure it's like +2.
yeah.
But I don't have Dust Loop open, and I'm not that good, so we'll see. Throw in the corner, ripping overhead. Not enough time to burst paint. Doesn't matter if you have 100 bar. You can just side swap in more pressure. It's not. Oh my god! It just gets to keep going. With
Hold
that,
this BTK. Hold this BTK.
Hold this back turn. Johto going up 1-0 over Burb right now. Who plays this game? Burb says, I don't know, man. I wish I could say, but you're in bracket now. Johto's in your path. You got to do your best. If you can end up baiting somebody's flash kicks and get some high reward off it, maybe beta burst, I think you're in a good spot. Well, we'll have to see.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta gap. You know, it's like the mindset you have to enter is like every matchup sucks, and I am gapping every matchup, right? You know, if it's even matchup, it's gap.
True.
If it's a winning matchup, it's gap. If it's a losing matchup, it's gap. You know.
Of course. And it's always gap because you're the better player. You know.
Exactly. The better player always wins and gets a your stride. This is a
famously so
fact.
even. Famously so even. Okay, trying to find an opening. Maybe we're launching overhead soon. Getting blocked this time around. Back turn, just block. No punish.
No punish, no.
Oh, no, spoke too soon. Burb finding 2K2D, setting up their corner pressure. But the error install coming soon. If Johto can't find the opening, it could be a little scary. Oh, huge counter hit.
Finding a mash.
That's what I'm talking about, man. There's too much of this button. There's too much. I'm so tired of this flash kick. It's every time you see it, bro, it's like, it actually hurts my soul.
These gosh darn flash kicks in my gosh darn anime fighting game.
You know, shade the guile, if you will.
Go back to Street Fighter.
That's a good 50% convert. Looking for a wall, trying to find their Oki here. Just swinging big hits. When you have RC, you can look for a grab whenever. Oh, back dash with the overhead. Gonna beta burst hard here. Not baited enough.
Delay on the burst, but we're gonna get thrown right back into the corner, and we're gonna get thrown again. Trying to get ready to fuzzy block that high-low pressure, but just not ready for the throw in that situation. Case like Legend going up in a game.
2-0. Dude, I'm like, every time I see this character, I'm gonna lost for words, man. It's so nuts. It's so nuts. But you love to see it end of the day. Johto plays a clean game. Sorry, I just realized who. Sorry, it's gay sex legend in game versus homosexual in game, and that I just realized that's funny.
We're challenging for the champion title here.
Who's the real legend, you know? That'll be decided by who gets to game 5 or not. First, the other corner, throw a needle, set the error, looking for the mix, and it works.
Able to get a hard knockdown here, sneak in with a little bit of the throw. Not gonna quite get the air pressure reset here, but unfortunately gonna get caught up by the 2K into a hard knockdown with the 2D. Throw! What's the next? Cross up! Overhead, reset. Go back again, low again, same side. Overhead. What's the next? Cross up. Waiting, playing patiently. BTP.
Oh. They're on the back foot here. Not a lot of bursts, but they can maybe try to claw their way back out of here as long as they can keep taking their turn back on these RPS points. I do think that if you get to set up your errors, I feel like that man has some really strong offense. It's hard to fuzzy and get out of. So we'll have to see if they can close it out. Looking for a burst bait here in the corner, trying to keep all the pressure they can with the jump combos. Oh, flash kick barely lands it. Guys, RC! Looking for the opening.
Watch out, that air is going to cut through. He has to spin the meter to keep the pressure going. What a throw. That was gross, the fast RC here. Looking out for the flash kick, you have to be mindful of how you structure your pressure against this character, because anything can be flash kicked. Batman pressure has a lot of notable gaps inside of it, and focus on a lot of resetting, and, you know, flash kick just beats out a lot of those options.
The back turn in the back turn throw. Oh my god. On the round.
Ourselves around here. Round start 5K, we'll check the dash block.
Oh my god, the armor move, holding it in the air,
moving up. I mean, that's what you gotta do to be able to Batman zoning. You don't really have like a lot of like good dash block. Your dash block is kind of weak as Leo. You don't really have a great movement. You're kind of bulky. You gotta find your way in, and find your way in we do as we're gonna go ahead and spin the meter for the hard knockdown of the wall break. We're gonna get right back into that win con throw again to win the game.
But back here in P, we got Ace Isolated and Jodo go moving on to top 8 winner side. Not determined who they're gonna be playing just yet. But it's good luck so far. With Burb going down to the loser side, 1 game out of top 8, maybe we'll see a triumphant return, and maybe even I'm thinking grand finals if they're lucky. But we'll have to see. I do think Burb is a really good player, and especially an Alyssa player. I do think he could get far, but we've yet to see.
For sure, and I mean, like, it's always the losers bracket is always difficult to make it through because sometimes you get that like. You have to realize that the person above you just got upset, and now you have to deal with like that one top seed player in your bracket. But sometimes it's also just like you clutch up sometimes,
True. Already on our next game, we got a repeat player, Octon Wumi versus Magician Girl. So it's gonna be Ram, Asuka. Again, another matchup you don't see often because Asuka is kind of these characters that are extinct in NA. You don't see a lot of, so I guess it'll be a bit interesting to see.
Which is kind of surprising considering how good Asuka really is. Like, this character's got a lot of strong pressure, but in a matchup like Remco, you have to be really careful about how you throw out your cubes, with how dominant that sword can be.
100%. Oh, change, get the blocks on the knockdown. Tap does looking for any opening 2S.
That does
drop.
less thanks to the arpeggio. A little bit of neutral. We're low on mana, we're low on spells. We need to find ourselves a hard knockdown here. Not gonna find an opportunity. The mana is broken. Gonna go ahead and spin the meter to get the pressure going. Trying to look for a fuzzy tech, but unfortunately we're gonna eat it for that one. Playing a safer neutral here, trying to throw out some cubes, see what we can do, get some spells back maybe, get some mana back. We do have double guard crush now available to us. Have 50 meter on our side. Optimally, we're gonna go ahead and opt to spin the burst in this situation, looking for an overhead from the air, but unfortunately gonna get caught out. Bait the wire C. We might just be able to get through the meter with this. Yes, we're going to go ahead and spin the super, get as much of that mana burnt as possible to maximize our damage.
Oh. That's the throw, looking for an answer, bursting out, trying to find a way to close it out. Magician Girl has no mana, so anything will do it. And with that, Octon Wumi is up 1-0 over Magician Girl right now. I think it's pretty clean. I do think the one downside of Asuka is the fact that your own meter gets burned when you're getting hit. That's a little rough. Again, in these matches, like you're saying, Ram has these big buttons that are kind of hard to deal with if you're not playing super outside of range.
For sure, and Ram has a lot of like looping pressure that she can really just kind of drain that mana with. So you have to be careful about how much you want to block in this matchup.
For sure, you got to see how your save your burst meter and your wire see a bit more effectively to close you that distance out inside. To lose your mana is just a death sentence when you lose armor.
For sure. Find yourselves a bit of good corner pressure here. We do have the meter to spin for super. Or knockdown that wall break there. 3 spells on deck. Gonna go ahead and looking in a pretty good position here. As long as we can keep our pressure going.
It's a backdash with a cube. RC trying to catch what the tap does. Baiting the super, not enough room to punish though. Oh, too many cubes that count. The super closing out the round. That's more like it. They're only kind of like a fuzzy setup there with the cubes. Fought the backdash with another hit afterwards. That's pretty good.
For sure, yeah. And there's that speed staff. Oh my goodness, if we want to talk about guard crush zoning, let's talk about the speed staff, but it doesn't really matter. Octonwumi does not care. I'm gonna go ahead and send Magician Girl through the wall.
Oh, we're on an air throw on the knockdown. Sorry, tap dust confirmed with the 100 bar for the round. Jeez.
Out of mana in a sticky situation, not gonna be able to have enough health to get through that combo, unfortunately. Octonwumi, bring it back in the game.
Oh, good hit.
Ooh.
Big launch. You're gonna be sending all the way straight to corner. Not sure if they're gonna get enough burst here. Oh, never mind. Great place to be when there's so many Qs coming at you. The Magician Girl's gonna set up another staff. We're just gonna try to play some good neutral. Swap. Good picks. Uh-oh. All the way to the corner.
Oh no.
Sword super beam. No mana 2 on this hard knockdown. Gonna be a little hard to deal with. YRC out. US. No spell. They pressed the wrong button, so they got punished.
No.
Oh, that's so tragic. We got a 2-0 right now. Octanwumi in the lead. That's so unfortunate. They just I think they might have pressed kick instead of punch for that one, and they on a whiff button. Oh, it's so rough to see.
For sure, and it's so difficult to figure out like how to like whenever you're in that position, like you're out of spells, you're out of mana. What do you even do against Ramlethal?
You doubled that. Oh, jeez.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good hit. Already starting off nice. We got 2 card draws in hand, so we might get some crazy pressure. Spend all your spells you want. Oh my god.
Free spells
Damn.
everywhere you go. Hold up. You know, spending that speed staff is just so good, but often when he's been having a lot of good mileage out of just being able to cancel out of the like 6p into like a Garo or like 6p into like Rock to catch out like different zonings. Like she's very, very familiar with the matchup and understands how to deal with a lot of the zoning patterns. But even still, Magician Girl find herself around.
You get a staff down, you get a heroic spell, and all of a sudden you're moving like you're top 5. You know, you start getting these crazy block strings that chip out more than they do damage.
For sure, and I mean, but it's like those positions take setup, and like whenever Ram starts up with her swords, you have to make up the difference of how do I set up my neutral position strong enough to where I can really just kind of like never give Ram a chance to actually get her game plan going.
Good mash. Setting up the cubes out of there in neutral. Low on health. No, that didn't land. And you're Umi gonna be going through the wall here soon, I think. Enough spells, anything is possible. None of them here for hard knockdowns, so we're trying to try to get some mana back. Oh, and sword went through cube.
I don't think I know a projectile that beats sword. Like, it even beats Thunderbird. Just the sheer priority of that projectile is kind of absurd. But either way, we are going to be able to get some boxing in. We're just go ahead and spin this meter, get off of me, keep that pressure going, finding a 2D for the hard knockdown to restore some resources. We're going to go ahead and get a low into a high, but we're blocking both of it, trying to flip kick out of here, but we're going to get punished on the drop down. Going to go ahead and spin the burst. We have 2 swords on deck now. Go ahead and spin the burst back, right back at ya. Low on health, we're going to get Shimmy. No,
meter converts. We're looking for a reset. YRC out. None of them finished the round. There's still a chance for Wumi to come back. Exchange no whip punish. They'll set up the nice corner pressure. You have oval swords. Meter back. Then the through Mortadotto.
Hard knockdown in the corner. You have a chance here. You have the flex shield in this situation. You have to restore your mana. The whiff punish on the sword toss, reading the potential for maybe thinking that she was going to try to restore some mana, but Magician Girl kind of recognizing that situation and just immediately going for a instant air dash JS on the board now.
Good call. I do think that was just a good showing. I do think there's a chance that Wumi is getting a bit of a knowledge check here in some of these situations, but overall they're not doing too bad.
For sure. I mean, it's really a knowledge check whenever you've conditioned them to not respond to it, right? Like there's a lot of layers that go into like how Asuka formats his pressure. It's kind of interesting to see how Magician Girl like alters a lot of what her game plan is to adjust for what Octanwumi is also adjusting to simultaneously. But another shimmy. The shimmies have been having so much mileage in this set so far.
Oh, here we go. Does it work? And it clashes with the sword toss and even getting the trade. Looking for tech. Got it. His spell usage. Got to draw more spells. Your block string will be impossible to deal with now. We have meter. Are we gonna spin? No way that hit.
Oh yeah, it hit. Ram's reversal super is so massive.
That's ridiculous, bro. There's literally no way. That's so nuts.
But its range is shorter whenever it has less. I don't care. I don't care.
Dude, some of these buttons on Ram, you know, for lack of a better word, are just pissing me off.
For sure, for sure.
Corner pressure, Magician Girl looking for something, tap dust, RC to catch. Setting up before we can go through the wall here. On the overhead, into a full wall break.
Yes,
No
love
knockdown,
that.
no damage.
Looking to stall out in the air, maybe with that. Some resources trying to find an opportunity for a whiff punish, but we're gonna find ourselves back stuck in the corner again. Low on mana. We have burst, so we have to spend it here just to get our resources back. But go ahead and spend the super. Give us some time to charge that mana back too. Run up, go burst.
Is he jabbing, not teching? No, there's there for you. Looking for it. Oh no, they tried to throw in the jump in. It was bad. Tanwumi goes up 3-1 in the set, moving on the top 8 to play the winner of our next 2 games.
For sure, and a very good showing for both of our players here in this situation. It's, you know, it's Magician Girl doing a good job of just kind of like figuring out where to whiff punish and where to kind of like adjust and condition Octonwing, but Octonwing able to adjust in return, having some good adaptations of her own, and especially just at the end they're going for like just an ultimate Hail Mary with that run up gold burst, securing that really strong in-game there just to close out the set.
And next up, I got our next game coming up now. We're gonna be having, who's this? Crimmage versus Hiho. So this is gonna be Axel, Milia, be something to aspire to see. Yet I don't think. No, we have not seen Hiho tonight. No, I'm just chatting. There's nothing yet. But it'll be good to see another Team Factor's very own player. So if they were to win that, that means Hiho will be one of the 3. That means all 3 Team Factor players will be in top 8 right now.
That's exciting. I'm a little biased myself. I am an Axel main, so I know Cringe. You know, very strong Axel player, has a good reputation within these brackets, has some good placements here and there. I've been seeing the good work that they've been putting in, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed.
Mankind knew that they
We'll
cannot.
see. It's round starting now. See if there's anything we could.
Round start
That's
Axel
so
Bomber,
true.
what are we doing, girl?
Round start Axel Bomber. In this economy, bro, and with that burst level, are we serious?
Come on, come on.
5P trying to look for a jump in already. JH in the disc knockdown.
Now see, this matchup is a nightmare for Axel, right? Because anything that Axel presses can be whiff punished, can and will be whiff punished, and potentially you lose the round for it. But we are going to block the bad and get a 2k punish, and go ahead and spin the meter to get a full wall break here. Very gross cross up there on the Artemis, catching out a reaction check on Cringe, sealing up the first round of the set. Landing a little bit too fast for Cringe to realize getting that counter hit close side is going to get a lot of damage in this situation.
They got burst for this next interaction here, but with another combo like that, Hiho might just close it out with 2 touches. Looking for a reset.
Cringe, chill, Cringe, just for 1 second, stop it, stop it.
After
You have to relax,
No,
you have to relax, you have to relax.
You can take a moment. 100 bar Milia does not even need to spend it. 1-0 for Milia. Hiho at the moment. Shout out Hiho, by the way. That's bro, but damn. What is going on?
But damn. Look, I know the match is bad, but like, you can't be doing these Axel bombers like this.
Axel Palmer on block is a little nuts. You know, maybe it's gonna be a hard call for next game when we see it on round start again. I guess we'll have to see.
For sure, you know, it's all conditioning. It's all conditioning.
It's
All
all
part of the plan.
it's all mental boom. It's all mental boom.
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hiho,
Bug
finding their way
shaker.
into the match.
Burst in the corner on the whip hits. No burst. No problem. We're gonna see what we go here. Throwing out the tornado, trying to reclaim their space.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
hard mix with meter 2. You're gonna see some nasty convert here into some mix instead.
We are able to block, but we have to figure out a way to get out of this corner. We're not going to be able to find it in time. Hiho spinning the meter for the super.
Duel 2.
What an absurd flow slash. Able to catch out Axel JH with all buttons. Go ahead and gold burst. Get out of that pressure. Build that positive bonus. Get some meter to protect ourselves from future potential whips. Ooh.
Oh, this convert. Spending the wild assault, the carry all the way to the corner. Mix, nice little just block. Tech in the corner, not too bad answers. We gotta find an opening to do some damage yourself, but it's not looking likely with the setup at the moment. Oh, didn't kill? Still a chance, as long as you have health, there's something going on.
I mean, Amelia
dear.
really doesn't have a lot of HP, so any sort of like anti or good hit from Axel could just close out a round, but not going to be enough for Cringe in this situation as Hiho goes up another game.
Go up 2-0 at the moment. We'll see if Cringe. I'm sorry. I don't want to. You said cringe earlier, and I'm like, that can't
Cringe.
be right. Okay. All right.
At least that's how I think I pronounce her name. I don't know.
I guess we'll see regardless. Maybe they'll correct this afterwards, hopefully. Someone will make sure we don't butcher their name any longer. But
sure.
we got a game 3 coming up. We'll see if they can make any adjustments in this Axel Amelia matchup. I do see some potential to add some good answers in that last round.
I feel like we should be getting like a what's it called where it's like you like spell out the word how it's pronounced, like phonics or
Yeah, yeah, we should get that. That'd be actually hard.
we should get that and then like a. I don't know. It's like I feel always so bad because I never know how to pronounce names until like I hear it. It's like
Don't want to tell you for you to know, you know.
Yeah. Gosh, you blink and it's already game, or not quite game, but it's the round. A perfect from Hiho, cleaning up quite nicely. Oh my goodness, round start Axel Bomber again. We really want it. We want that clip to go to Twitter, and we really need it now. We need that clout now. Meter on Hiho's side, finding the way through the wall of buttons. Find ourselves a cross up for game. Hiho closing out 3-0.
Not a bad showing. Hiho moving on 3-0. Maybe we'll see Crimmage later on. They're going to be playing against EP Dog on loser side for 9th, aka for the fight for top 8. So there's a possibility. Cross your fingers if you're an Axel fan, and wish them luck for the rest of the bracket. For now, our winner side top 8 has now been decided. It's going to be our game 1 is going to be GGST Legend Lucid, and then Hiho versus Oxon Women. We still got some time before loser side catches up, so I'm not sure if we're going to be taking a break or not. I'll yet to see. We're going to a break. Stay tuned. We got a very good top 8 coming soon. Some good players. Exclamation point bracket to see the loser side wrap up, as we are not streaming any of those games. So after that, we'll see you soon. Let's show a little
Bye bye.
Gamers, welcome back. We had a nice short little break, so I hope you guys went to the bathroom, got your drink, got your popcorn, whatever it needs to make it through the rest of the top 8. Again, I'm Gibby here with my dear friend Ice Dew.
Hello.
Field Gear Strive top 8 coming back to you with an almost full Team Factor winner side bracket. So I hope you guys are excited for that if you're a Team Factor fan. But our first game up, we have who's it? Gay Sex Legend versus Elucid. It's gonna be a good one. Well, bracket coming up now. Loser side still a bit undecided as we got some games running. But you see here, Gay Sex Legend, Elucid, Hiho, Octon Wimmy, and we got North Kid waiting for their game and Magician Girl waiting for a game.
For sure. And kind of the we've seen a lot what we were waiting for on the loser side of the bracket. We've actually seen some of these players on stream already. Like, we've seen Cringe, we've seen Burp. So there's a potential that could be seeing them again, but you've gotta take down those opponents first. You gotta make sure that you can get through that. But in the meantime, we've got some exciting sets here on the winner side.
Oh, for sure. I do think GSL here is one of my favorite players to watch, especially one of my favorite layers of all time. So it's going to be good regardless.
For sure. And this is just kind of like a Elucid, a player known for a lot of his fundamentals and grace, and Gay Sex Legend, a player known for just kind of like the ability to gamble it all on just like, let it ride and let it rock.
For sure. In the fireball, taking the corner, good throw from Elucid. Representing those options early will kind of stop those ridiculous offenses before it's too late. For 2K, barely space up the overhead.
Back throw. Sorry. In the back turn, we do have the meter to spin this too. Send Elucid through the wall.
Oh no. Oh.
GSL going up around. Go right into back turn. Get the stagger pressure going, but we are going to mash on the overhead. Finding ourselves a nice little corner carry, but unfortunately we are going to find ourselves a punch on the Mappa Hunch. Immediate overhead denying the first. Lock it out. Through the wall.
Shut down, getting the Oki just block on the wake up. Bursting out before it's too late.
Oh no.
Be game 1 going to GSL here. A pretty strong showing nonetheless. I do think so far the people who he's played, Elucid has some really good answers to the back turn. You saw them mashing on the overhead and getting some good throws on the back turn install. So I do think it could be coming even after they get a bit more warmed up to each other's play style. But we'll see here in this next game too.
I mean, these characters are both just super snowbally characters. So the moment somebody gets something going, it's gonna be really hard to turn it around. I mean, we saw a really strong performance from Gay Sex Legend, but Elucid could very much so just very quickly turn this around with one good opening. But unfortunately, they'll find another quick punish on the Mappa Hunch. Work our way into the corner, looking to be able to throw with that flow slash, but not gonna quite find it. Elucid finding his way back into corner pressure, but we're gonna get knocked down. Hold the overhead. A little bit of a scramble there, having to spend some resources to keep it safe, and we're gonna overcommit, looking for the punish.
H looking for a pick. Elucid getting in the corner with a burst. I can counter back dash into Mappa Hunch. Full screen foul bunker. Gonna be pretty rough. Rotating your options back here to the overhead. 2D full spaced out. You got meter, you can do whatever you want. Super letting it ride for the round.
Hold this. Hold that.
Hold that super is the name of the game, I'm afraid. You can just let it ride whenever you get that back turn tumble hit.
For sure, and it's just such a good way. Gay Sex Legend has just had such an aggressive start here. We're going to see another flash hit coming up to get himself out of the corner. Elucid looking for a good backdash hit, and is going to be able to find a full conversion off of this with a lot of damage. Not gonna. Oh, it does pulse that. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't think
So much damage. DRC confirm a back turn. Good mash from Elucid. We're going all the way through a red RC with the heavy blast kick. Oh, rip the overhead. Oh my god.
Do have 2 full sticks of butter on the Elucid side. I'm gonna go ahead and spend it to keep that pile bunker safe. Caught mashing or caught fuzzy jumping, either or, it doesn't matter. Elucid finding another round. Patience on that Earth Fate. We did have the meter to get the hard knockdown, but unfortunately we were already locked into that BTH confirm. Excuse me.
Oh, nice just block for the Hand of Doom. Enough start up to get a loop going. We're going to build some good meter here, looking for a reset. Jodo not be able to hold the swap, and with that, Lucid's going to be taking the 1-1 set.
Lucid finding that rhythm there in that last round, just kind of being able to get that offense going, and even having the opportunity to check for that flash kick in the meantime as well. Because this is a matchup that's kind of scary, because a lot of like dandy set pressure can be just flash kicks immediately. It answers just about every dandy set follow-up that's, I think even like pile bunker in some instances, as long as you can cancel it.
Always think without meter, it's going to be really rough for Lucid to deal with some of the defensive options he has. We'll see,
For
man.
sure.
He did just made some pretty clean work with last game. We'll see if we can swap it out.
Finding some purchase off of that stacker pressure. 50 meter 6-6 BRC. Trying to play some footsies here in that back turn stance. But 5K gonna take Game 6 Legend out of the back turn. Find a hard or soft knockdown here. Gonna try to extend with the meter. Unfortunately dropping the combo. Baiting out the throw tech here.
Convert, looking for a mix. Oh, BT Page getting the overhead launch. A full combo for the round. D-Cell up 1 with burst, so it's still gonna be a little scary for his next. See if we can get some good answers from Elusive though. Swap. Oh, with the
there
flash
it is.
kick. Oh, dude, it's so rough to deal with.
It really is. You have to like sacrifice all of your Oka's image just to check it as Slayer.
Nice throw. In the back turn, ripping overhead in the meter dump. It wasn't confirmed. No punish because the flash shield pushed too far to range. Backwards getting called out by Fluffy.
I believe back turn super is actually like relatively safe on block actually. So the flex was mostly just to get GSL off of the Lucid, but it doesn't really matter. GSL clawing his way back into the fray, taking another game.
Make it 2-1. Jodo's quite close to closing out with some really good amps there. In fact, I'm looking it up right now because that super seemed a little OD to me, so I gotta check. Never mind. It's plus 14 on block.
Yep.
So you know what? My mistake. My mistake
You're fine,
thinking
you're
a
fine.
super. My mistake thinking a super would be punishable on block. You know, maybe I'm just not a fan of this woke nonsense.
I mean,
So
like
to
you thought you could
speak.
take your turn against Leo White thing?
God forbid I want to press.
You really thought?
God forbid. That's on me. That's on me.
Leo White thing's not even minus whenever he's minus. No punish on the IB.
Oh, huge counter hit. No burst to get out. Nothing like a full combo here. Lucid has free range for setup. Flash kick on the pile bunker side swap. Hand of Doom with the RC drop. No! Button to flash
Doesn't
bait.
matter.
Peace out the 2S. Up around. Elusive with burst. See if Jodo can do something to make it a game 4 instead of a game 5.
What a clean punish on that 2H. Just perfect spacing, then moving in to get a nice little punish here. Sending Lucid into the corner. Lucid trying to fight his way out here, but having a hard time. 5D finding purchase and forcing Lucid's burst.
Hand of Doom punishing a jab. RC making a real confirm. Into a loop. Looking for a reset. Not quite. Back to neutral 2D. RC into throw. Now you send this back turn pressure in the corner. You get staggered. Oh my god, they ended Doom through it. That's so clean.
A nice little 2H here. GSL is holding on to that burst currently right now. Looking for a cross up, but we are going to find the punish on that backdash and bait the burst.
It looks like we're going to a game 5. Oh my goodness. That bait was wild. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see if Jodo can swap up their timing, maybe make sure they don't get this not reverse sweep, but they don't want to close out negative, you know. Everyone wants to stay on top of winner sides. We'll see if there are any adjustments to the game plan, but so far Lucid's got a lock. See if they can close it out.
For sure, and this set has just been so back and forth. The games have been incredibly short, and I mean, like, this is one of the fastest game 5s I've ever seen, honestly. Finding ourselves a hard knockdown here. Able to get a little bit of stuff on the blood right there.
Turn. Launch over to the counter is confirmed. Lucy's gonna burst out. For an option back turn through the RC. Some big damage on board. 50 meter. Dump it for the hard knockdown and the positive bonus. And Doom catching the back touch with the PRC. Looking for something. Oh shit, the mash. No pickup from the flash kick, but they still got a huge counter. It's gonna close up that round. Jodo's
Very, very strong
almost there.
footsies from Jodo here.
Mr. Footsies even, indeed. Oh my god, wild assault all the way to the wall. Making sure they're still in back as long as possible, spacing out these options, but Hand of Doom fallouts.
The matchup knowledge of both of these players is just so incredible. They're both kind of responding to some of the stronger options that each character has. Lucid having a harder time to get these back hit power bunkers for the loops to get started, and it's just and it's such a tense situation for combos that have such high execution. It's hard to be as consistent as you would like to be in some of these situations. We are going to find a BT 5K and another back row to get ourselves out of the corner, but we're going to go ahead and hit that backdash hit. No back hit on the power bunker once again, unfortunately, but we still do have access to the corner.
Throw.
Punish.
Oh my god,
no.
right up overhead. It closes
Caught
it
mashing.
out.
Caught matching in the Bronx. Ace X Legend pulling out with a close 3-2.
Oh, something else. We'll be seeing more of Elusive here in our losers quarterfinals next. But for now, DSL moves on to winners finals. We are next game lined up already. We got, again, Team Factor, team battle, if you will. We got Hiho versus Octon and Wimmy. So Amelia Ram, a matchup probably seen a million times before. But, it's still going to be fun nonetheless. Let's pull it up. There we go. Gamers are in and ready. See how it plays.
See, this matchup I really don't know much about, honestly. It's, as you were saying, I haven't seen this one a lot. Well, no, you were just saying that we've seen a lot. Personally, I haven't seen much of it, actually.
Maybe I'm just been watching too much game.
Perhaps.
Always possible.
Looking for a burst in these air conversions, but we are going to find another quick 2K 2D reset for this Okizeme reset, but quick turbo falls. We're going to find ourselves a little bit of a throw here. Quick quarter steals, going to find yourselves another hard knockdown, force to burst. This could be bad for Hiho.
Could it be a first here? Okay, close slash. Leaving the pressure with the sword toss. Good throw. Gold bursting. Here, see, after just trying to take their turn back no matter what, did not take another hit from Octon here.
Scary situation. I believe this should kill. We have combo decay is high, but it doesn't matter. We are going to be able to get that wall stick into the wall break.
Even Wumi's up around right now. See if he can bring it back a slightly bit more burst so they can be a bit more egregious if they want to get funny with it. Too soon after I start speaking. Wumi takes their turn back instantly.
Octon and Wumi looking very confident in this ability to just kind of control the pace of the match here. Hiho on defense for the majority of this, but finding a way out of this just really, really oppressive pressure here. Another hard knockdown. Finding a reset here. Gonna get the wall bounce to the back end of the Artemis. Trying to find another mix here. 6H cutting through.
Real mix. Disco 100 bar. Closing out the round. Wumi's gonna save that burst for next. He has been quite strong in that mix. Representing that Wumi's has some focus a bit more than most.
Hiho trying to keep up the sequence here. Even between rounds, we want to keep as much rhythm as we can, but we're playing a little bit of neutral here, finding a JS a little bit with whiff punish, flow slash, and TR, trying to catch out any sort of air options that Octon Wumi's trying to look for.
Pressure, run up close slash, finding something, trying to get to Prez. Okay, sending it back to her turn. 6P on the call out on the jump in. Well, the flex shield trying to find any way to close it out. Does not want to fight real neutral against Ram. And I honestly don't blame him.
No, you want to lock Ram down as fast as possible in these kinds of situations. We're gonna close it out quickly with a game 1 to Hiho.
Yo, up 1-0 at the moment. If they can keep that momentum going to the rest of the set, get a nice little 3-0, or if Wumi's gonna bring it back.
Again, it's just kind of like a battle of, like, as we were saying before with a lot of, like, what Ram's matchups kind of feel like, it's a battle of, like, who can lock each other down faster. Because, you know, Ram has a lot of these big buttons that can really control neutral pretty well, but Milia has access to a lot of these really awkward movement options, and especially for a character that has, you know, 6P is good on Ram, but that's really her only, like, great anti-air. 5P is not bad. Otherwise, she's kind of got to commit to a lot of these options where 6P has not a lot of active frames, but it has a lot of recovery for Ram. So you have to really commit to some of these anti-air options that to shut down a lot of Milia's approaches, but we are going to be able to find that back door, get a pressure started, waiting for some sort of burst or any sort of meter spin.
Good throw. Trying to make sure Yo got the rotate options on the block here. Tortosis can be really impressive in that corner, so making sure the doctor rotate and represented is a really huge part of their play right now.
For sure. And you have to make sure that you change up those options as much as possible. Hiho gonna be able to find a super for the hard knockdown. Octon will be sending him 2 full bars of butter right now.
Portabato whiff for once. Again, when I thought we did 100 bar, you can just press whatever you feel like. Even the corner up, Wumi's contact. You have 6 run up 6 feet. Found the way out 2K2D. Only one more hit to close it out with the love shaker. Closes out that round.
Who's up shaking it?
Who up shaking it? And by it, I mean their love shaker. Yes, all Milia players sound off. Nice little throw. And their turn back throw. Gold burst in it. Looking for fuzzy overhead setup. Scary. Shimmy on the
Oh, there's the
back.
shimmy.
Hard baiting that burst. They were fall to super.
For the super.
Knock down Artemis. Okay. Burst.
Good
Gonna
for the
have
jump
to
for the
bait.
burst. Trying to throw to lock out the burst as much as possible. Looking for burst even still, but we are going to be able to find that air-to-air with the JP. Now we can run some corner pressure. Now you're in a scary position if you're Hiho. Not really where you want to be. Optimally building the meter, going to try to spend as much as possible to give herself some time to build back the swords, but it's not going to be enough. Hiho finding a good match spot with the 2K2D to close out the round. Not able to spin that burst.
Not fast enough. We do have Hiho up 2-0. Wumi here is going to have to fight for their bracket winner side life. They're going to have to reverse sweep if they want to keep it up, or they're going to have to face the wrath of the loser side bracket.
Switching to
He
Geo. Interesting.
A Geo swap? Oh my goodness.
Duel 1.
Geo does have access to kind of like that really nice air anti-air that's, you know, hits both left and right. That, you know, the anti-airs that I was talking about earlier with Ram is kind of lacking. Geo can make up for that pretty well so far, and that air-to-air potential, but we're not going to find quite a full conversion of that counter hit air-to-air. But regardless, Hiho able to find his way back out of the corner.
First, jumping with the JK. Backing up, trying to find the real answer here in the pressure. Yo, really just jumping in. Looking for anything, poking and prodding, does not matter. The dog kick in the corner. Have meter 2, could be a little scary. Nice fuzzy in the dive kick super. For the round.
Geo is the fuzzy dispenser. If you know the setups, you can just hit so many overheads and run so many 50-50s, just like that. And that might be what Octon is betting on. Is like, you know, I might not be as familiar with Geo as, you know, Ram per se, but if I can just get these big hits and big cash outs against a low health pixie character like Millie Rage, that might just be what I need to turn around the set.
Arrow kick again. Where do they get out of these GSS when you don't have a real reversal? At least one that's not metered. You can find something just running up 2K. Just checking all the lows. Dispensing some mix here too along the way. To close it out. Literally the last pixel here. So another disc closes that one out. 1-1 in the round count. See if Wumi can close it out. Put themselves on the board with the Dio. Run throw bait? No way. Uh-oh.
I'm not able to answer fast enough, but unfortunately we're not going to get the pickup on that JD there. Able to find ourselves a little bit of a follow-up. With the wall stick, we are going to be able to spin the meter. This is going to be a lot of damage that Hiho's going to have to take head on.
Oh, just block on the side swap. Hio with 50 bar. And the beta burst here. Oh, good throw from Wumi. Saw the arrow. Tap dust is impossible to block. With that, Wumi brings it to 2-1. Jesus.
You know, it's these early character switches that you can find out so much mileage out of, where it's like, you know, ideally where it's like, you don't want to stick on a character too long if you know you're going to, be too far behind, but you still have two more games you have to make up here, so.
I'll do something, you know, end of the day. Whatever it takes to win. Wumi's gonna have to fight again, 2 more back-to-back to close it out for their winner side life.
Great throw in the badman there. Able to finally start to corner pressure, but Hiho just going to immediately gold burst out of there, trying to build some Pato's bonus resources to get that mix going. Good 6p on the bar slash.
Good pressure, find something, side swap. Low slash not letting 6p, bursting on. Wumi's not gone down without a fight here.
And there's the reason why Octon switched, in my opinion.
Probably something you can do in this stage.
For sure. You know, finding a way out of the corner here, going to be able to get a good pickup with a conversion. This should be enough to kill here. Hiho set points.
Let's throw for the punish. In the disc mix. Oh my god, all the way to wall. Looking for more resets, more throws, whatever they can take.
More throws.
Oh my
More
god,
throws.
is it Street Fighter? What am I watching?
Not enough time to get off, a super unfortunate, but we are going to be able to spin it for the 6 HP, so we're going to go ahead and spin the burst, not another chance to get it. We are going to get Hiho's burst in return. Get that full conversion. Unfortunately, the combo dropped. Hiho ready for the drop of the reverse is super to close up the set. 3-1.
3-1. GG's gamers. Hiho moving on to play GSL winners finals. And Wumi going down to loser side for a fight back from 5th place. All right, I just read chat and it says kick Octon Wumi from Team Factor now. That's so good. So we're going to be going up next. As long as we're still in order, let me check. We should be having Vincent the Baddie versus North Kid. That would be Amelia. No, sorry, I got it wrong. We have Madison, aka Magician Girl for the Crimmage. With Axel Oscar. But it'd be something fun.
Oh, no. Let's see. We saw a really bad Axel matchup just a little bit earlier. We're about to see a potential 7-3 for Axel.
Potential 7-3.
It's pretty bad.
Is your 5P not strong enough for these cubes then?
I'm saying it's the other way around. Axel has a really, really powerful matchup.
Oh, my fault. Never mind. I'm like, there's no way. Sorry, that's on me.
No, you're fine.
Or is it swap? Waiting for gamers to show up. They're doing it right now. There we go.
I do know Magician Girl has some backup characters.
Do they? I only know Oscar personally.
Because this is I fought her a few times in bracket. I don't think she likes to play Asuka into the Axel matchup, but looks like we're just gonna try to see what kind of mileage we can get off of this for now.
I guess we'll see. Not much. There's always a chance. If they lose, they can always swap it out as much as they want.
For sure, there is a chance.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Go ahead and get a good opening up. This is exactly what you want to see if you're Magician Girl right now. So you want to lock down the Axel as much as possible before any sort of zoning can get going, but now that the burst is spent, you have to find a way in, and we will do just that. Instant air dash JS, going to be able to spin the meter for the hard knock on wall break.
This round start trying to find something. 6H convert. Pretty clean. See if we can keep that cleanness going to this next round.
Sure, Grim's trying to back up and get some space, going for a immediate command grab.
Real wall break, super hard knockdown incoming. You can get maybe that speed staff set down in time for some nice pressure. Are we gonna do a real OTCO?
Looking for burst in this situation, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to find it. Oh no, looking for active model, we accidentally get TK Snail instead.
Oh my god. No way. Dude, that was rough.
That was rough.
Oh, the TK, dude. Accidental TK is actually, it might be the death of people. I'm starting to think, I see it more and more. I'm like, there's no way. That's gotta be the worst thing that's like so disheartening to see.
Now see, if you're a knower like me, you knew that was going to cross up.
Real knowers now, end of the day. Going on to game 2 here. I'm just gonna go up 1-0. We'll see if Arms can change their game plan a little, but they had some good moments. See if they can keep it up for enough for a round.
For sure. Magician Girl just finding such good perches off of just waiting for Crims to do something a little bit more risky and punish with a big hit and start running some really, really important, crucial pressure.
Gold burst? Oh my goodness.
Crims
Give it up so much space.
Any of this.
Dude, I don't blame anyone for it. I wouldn't either. Oh. Does this pick up here? Is this enough plus frames for the tumble for 6H? No.
Hard knockdown either way.
Mix instead, looking with the teleported cube. Draw spells. YRC out. Looking for a 2P. Oh, good answer for the swap. Jumping in.
Not going to be able to find ourselves a full conversion off of that 6K.
Close. Down around. The imaging girl can close that to a 2-0. Recruit can get back on the board. Good hit.
Magician Girl just so good on these anti-airs for the JS with the 6P. Able to kind of like lock down Crim. Crim's trying to do a lot of jumping away into the air, but doing a good job just making sure that she doesn't get a chance to get away from the corner. Good for a round start. Active Bomber gonna go ahead and spin the overhead for a conversion, forcing the burst from Cringe. And that should do it. Super coming through to catch on the downfall. Sending Cringe through the wall, and that Magician Girl up 2-0.
I think it'd be a hard adaptation here. You were saying it's 7-3, but Magician Girl makes it look easy. We'll see if she can close it out 3-0, or if Crimson can fight back for this game 5. Possibly. We'll have to see for a reverse sweep.
Potentially, and if there's any matchup that you're going to make a reverse sweep on, it's this matchup. This is the second best matchup that Axel has right now, so there is a very good potential that Crim can just really lock in and focus up on the counterplay. And we are finally going to find our counter hit, but we aren't going to find the full conversion off of it. Unfortunate, we were looking for the clip hole set and we just don't get anything off of it. No.
Are you going to see bursting to keep the corner pressure? With spell, trying to wire C and a jump. Oh, good convert here. Not sure if gonna be enough mana to do something meaningful or enough meter. No hard knockdown, opting just to break the wall instead.
If you're neutral like this, can be very, very scary for Ozka in a situation like this, but you have the health lead potentially, and you have good mana. You are going to try to get the extension, but not quite going to find what we need, but we 6p the 5p.
Air cubes feel so strong right now with these jump-ins. Falcon to rotate so hard. Wild Assault keeping the pressure, even getting a knockup here.
I want to keep the corner as much as possible with the speed staff.
There's no way. Oh, PRC to catch the whiff. Gonna be nothing confirmed. No, getting more cards instead. 6p RC closes that with a quick 3-0.
So convincing. A lot of matchup knowledge being displayed here from Madison. Just kind of understanding, like, you know, it's a rough matchup, but if you understand how to navigate a bad matchup, you represent like the proper counterplay and everything. There's, you know, it's, as we just saw, it's very, very possible to make a comeback.
Definitely so. Not too bad, but we're going to be moving on to our next game. This time, now I should be right. Vincent the Baddie versus North Kid. Should be Happy Chaos Amelia, which, you know, everyone's favorite character, Happy Chaos on screen, might be a little decisive, but we'll see.
Happy Chaos having a bit of a reputation for this patch, you know, Mr. Top 1 himself.
It's I can't say I'm excited, but, you know, I do like North Kid at the end of the day, so we'll see some good gameplay nonetheless.
Northgate always putting on a good show whenever finding Northgate on stream. So I think I've commentated a lot. Like within this past week, I've seen Northgate in like pretty much every bracket that I've commentated, I think.
They're real grinders, man. Showing up whenever they can. Appropriate number of millions, people are saying. I don't think so. I think 1 million is enough. Who's pushing it, in my opinion?
We need more Milias. It's true.
More?
Word on the street is that everybody wants more Milias. Is word on the street, you know?
Word on the street. I think you need to get your ears checked. I haven't heard a single person say that.
Oh, that's so mean. I can't believe you would say that to me.
We need, you know what I need? Not a Leia. I need more chip players, bro. There's none of this entire bracket, bro. No. Yes.
No.
There's not a single chip player, I believe, in this entire bracket. Something's wrong here. People keep saying he's top 5, but no one's playing him. Maybe I'm noticing something. Maybe I'm noticing something there, but who knows?
The noticer.
I notice. Here we go. Gamers are getting into stands now. North Kid. Yeah, still on the player character I thought he was. Okay, I thought I messed up for a second. Just waiting for gamers to start here for the exciting match. Oh, for stats sake, the winner of this is Octon Woomy in losers quarterfinals. So might be a little nerve-wracking. People are telling me that my friends are back on chip. Oh, thank God. But are they in bracket? It doesn't look like it.
Oh my gosh, just Mudkid's back?
Yeah, he's back. He's been coming to the local as of late.
Oh, fun.
Mr. Mudkid,
like, how long has Mudkid been playing?
For like a couple of years now. Mr. Mudkid, yeah. I was actually out at the dinner with him the other day. And he was at the local, and he was telling me, yeah, I just don't play the game during the summer because I work. So I have like 6 months a year where I just game nonstop, and the rest of the time there.
Because like I remember, like, you know, a couple of years back, I remember I've known Mudkid forever from Celestial lobbies. But regardless, moving to the current match. Northkid putting on quite the gun show here. We go ahead and get a Deus Ex Machina through the wall. Look at that pressure rolling. We got full bullet. We got a good amount of concentration, so we got a lot to work with here. Not gonna matter though if you get hit by a wake up throw.
6K. And the lights will tick in. See if Vincent can get through these buttons, but you know, with gunshots just still in the game. So there's still an opportunity even on a good approach. The North Kid can get a decent press. Like a wall splat into the break.
That J6K that I hate. Gonna go ahead and spin the meter for a reversal. See what kind of pressure we were able to run, but we're gonna go ahead and find a good kind of hit close slash for the match, forcing the burst. Okay, gonna go ahead and spin the burst. Low on resources, but we're gonna have to spin the super. We're gonna get a full reload.
Me trying to look for an option, run up 6 feet. That has meter. Real mix and bound. Oh, caught the jump. Close slash.
No.
You get 1-1.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Back down. Look for Oki. Run up 2P. Getting some good pressures here. Get the corner pressure where Milius shines the most. Not strives the most. It's the wrong game. Nice just block on the gunshot. Roll is unreactable though. Back in the corner for you, Vincent.
Finding ourselves another throw here. Reset the situation. Have to hold that 5D. We take the focus and we take the super ball break. Vincent was close to building up that burst, so it's just probably the optimal choice to make sure that they don't get out of that corner situation. Gonna have to spend it now though. Back to neutral.
Burst. Brain blast super. Dude, might I just even chip out here? Yeah. Oh my goodness, dude. Up 1-0, North Kid on the board. Full screen chip out is something I wish I didn't have to say aloud, but nonetheless, it was a good first game. Vincent not doing too bad. These buttons from Happy Chaos are not uncontestable, so there's still a chance to break it out. But you know, North Kid had some really good locks in those first and last rounds.
And like you also have to be wary of the notorious whiff gunshot that you could get hit by trying to whiff punish this character.
Back in it. Game 2. See if Vincent can put themselves on the board or North Kid is going to lock it down and for the 2-0.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Bottle Assault Whip already.
Look for a quick hard knockdown with that blue wild assault that not gonna find it getting sent through the wall for your troubles. No burst to spend. Vincent doing a good job of navigating through these bullets, able to find a far slash to counter hit, but unfortunately he's gonna hold a counter hit of their own.
First baited already. Through the wall, does not matter what button it kills. North Kid up around.
Duel 2.
New round, see what the start option is. Backdash curse. You know he gets punished, it's still annoying to see, bro. Oh my god. Backdash and a jab, rolls through, keep it a corner for yourself. Vincent had no meter, so just shimmying with the gun out.
Not quite ready to pull the trigger though. Vincent able to find an escape and a good side switch for a wall break. Looking to even it up as quick as possible. Northkid gonna be able to spin the YRC to get through, trying to roll under the disc, but Vincent able to get a good punch here.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Down, keeping a corner, looking for a mix. Gunshot, catch any attempt. Slump. Letting meter ride, tap dust. One more wall slump set up into super. On enough to kill. They got hard knockdown, so anything is game. Oh my god, the first bait. 2-0 for North Kid, dude. This Happy Chaos character, man.
So, I'm like, we can't discredit Northkid though. I'm like,
No,
North
Kid,
Chaos, but like,
North Kid is playing extremely clean. Let me preface that. But sometimes I see J2K land and I have to shake my head, okay? Just to be certain. Because North Kid is definitely playing on their A game today.
for sure, and it's just such a dominant performance and a dominant showing, and it's. But This Chaos Champion, girl, I cannot take this guy.
No, dude. Pull it back after everything, dude. But you know, you only get there if you're clean. You gotta,
For sure.
you gotta give it up. Vinci getting a nice wall break here. Looking for the good Oki mix. Bursting before the disc comes out. Taking it back with the curse backdash. Running it up. Rolling the roll in the wall break super.
Bada 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 bing. Fuzzy overhead, but we're out of stamina, but we do get the wall. Ooh, we bait it, but we do have the extra 50 meter to spend to keep it safe.
Oh, Pierce, you're punishing the burst bait again?
The burst bait again?
Oh my god, this is so scramble is nuts. Only one more round for North to close out their first give it top bait here. Hunter hit, setting up. JJK, more fuzzy shenanigans. It does for the wall slump. Refresh, super wall slump combo. Get your bullets back. You got full focus. You got full range of the game here with this knockdown. Oh no, at the roll city, bro.
Double roll, triple roll.
Oh my god, dude, triple and close it out. And that'll be it.
This mix.
Oh my god. 3-0 for the crazy mix. North Kid moving on. Thank you, Vincent, for showing up and having such a good showing in this top 8. But for that, North Kid moves on to play Octomumi in just a little bit. Eliminate Happy Chaos from this earth. Okay, man. Whatever you say. Why did bro Aura farm with the wind frame? I can't tell you. All right, keeping it moving. We're still in loser's side. We had Madison Capella, aka Magician Girl, versus Team Factory's very own Elucid. We'll see. Slayer? Is it? Doesn't Elucid normally play Oscar too?
Elucid has played Oscar, but like, what character has he not played?
That's a better question than I was saying. So I guess we'll see. I was thinking Amira could be fun to watch, possibly. Or if they're gonna stick with the Slayer, I do think Mappa Hunch will kind of just define this matchup. But we'll have to see how they play when we get into the next game.
For sure, Mappa Hunch and 2H is going to be a lot of what Elucid's going to be looking for in this matchup. Magician Girl's going to have to find a way to keep her distance and keep some good spacing, but looks like they're going to try maybe remake the room is what I would bet. Unless I'm just lagging.
It looks like we're going to be at least changing the host. I think they played earlier in bracket, didn't they?
Right, yes. Wait, no, it wasn't these two. It was,
Lucid
somebody
Sora.
else. Yeah, but it was Sora.
They're doing a room with the same code. I've been told from the chat.
Gotcha.
That'll be fun to watch whenever we get it back up. Could just be Strive there, but because you never know.
I love Guilty Gear Strive.
I love this game.
I love this game. Rah.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. So happy it gets to work like this. Warm it up.
Had a clean 300 for me. Oh my god.
Of course. I wonder what the issue is that I left the room to see if it was my Wi-Fi affecting it, but it may just be the game sucks.
I think this game just kind of sucks.
It's definitely possible.
Welcome.
Waiting for him to bring it back. No clue. Again, I'm praying, putting my hands together in prayer. I really want 2.0 to fix this, man. I want to be free so bad. Oh my god.
No, I need it so bad.
I'm praying.
It looks like it's mostly just a distance issue. Because,
Hmm.
I mean, like, they live pretty much across the country from each other. Like, it's Idaho to
I'm-
Tennessee.
I'm Canadian. I have no clue where these people are. I'll be so honest. I'm at a loss.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, the distance. Anytime you're like trying to fight, like even like East Coast to West Coast and go like your strive, it's just like the server's just gonna decide to like cry and explode.
It's a little miserable. I can't hold you. It's a little much.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we'll see. Was waiting for our gamers. They're just talking out the connection right now, so I guess we'll see. It went down. Okay.
Okay, hopefully it's playable, but
I only hope. We're gonna restart the games, they say. Okay.
interesting.
Let that close out. Can we see the top 8, Mr. Production Man? Wiffles? We need the. I want to pull it up. Talk about the games we're gonna see, if we can. We're gonna have. We have 3 games going on so far, gamers. Just to keep you informed about how the top 8 is looking. On loser side right now, as we're setting up, we have a Lucid versus Magician Girl. Going to be Asuka into Slayer, unless the Lucid decides to swap. After that, we'll most likely be watching Octon Wumi versus North Kid, Ram, Happy Chaos. And on winner side, I believe these are our next Legend of the Leo and Team Factory's very own Hiho on the famous Milia. I do think that will be a match of all time. I do think the way GSL plays with Flash Kick is going to be a bit nuts, as we've seen almost all night.
And like again, it's one of those situations where you have to figure out how to deal with flash kicks. You were saying, Milia has a lot of left right mix, and normally it's a lot of players would have to decide how to cross cut their DPs, but it's
You just get the flash
kick.
kick.
You just
do
flash
it.
kick. It's same on both sides.
It's so free. Back to the losers. I do think I'm not actually sure who prefers this matchup. I think Happy Chaos being top 1 could be a little rough for Wumi to come back to. But that's just me. I don't know if I don't even like playing as Happy Chaos. Not in a way of hate, but more in a way of like that character is so good.
I mean, like these are the 2 tyrants of Strive. Honestly, nothing as old as time.
Since launch, basically. Oh my
Pretty
goodness.
much.
Ram does not like fighting Happy Chaos. Good to know.
I mean, I don't know who does.
No, I think Kip technically performs well, better in Happy Chaos than most, but I don't see any Happy Chaos players and Chip players entering that many brackets, so I can't even go.
For sure. It's it's looks like, are we able to get back in?
Same code.
Then good. Let me
So.
see here. Let me in! Let me in! Okay. We'll see if everybody is good to go now, but hopefully we can get something going here pretty soon.
It looks like they're just setting up now, waiting for them to finish the restart. Be joining now, I think. Waiting for him to get on up to the stand. They even rebooted the router. Taking all the necessary precautions to make sure this
All
bracket
the
goes
necessary
with
precautions.
everything you can do. I do. Yeah. I'm trying to make my prediction. I do think Mappa Hunt kind of deals with cubes way too well. So I guess we'll have to see how well they can do that, or if they can block tap dust.
Yeah, and like we'll see in just a moment, I suppose. Magician Girl finding her way back into the room. Hopefully we can get this going, but we'll probably have to do a quick test on what the delay is on here real quick. Once they get back onto the stand, see what they say in chat. Okay, it looks like it's still pretty bad.
Yeah. Streets are calling it playable. I don't know who Streets.
Playable. I don't know about this.
I'm not so sure about that, big dog. Adapt to the lag. Awesome. All matches are playable if you're confident you'll win anyway. That's so true.
But see, the real answer to this is just to hop on Potemkin and do a mirror match.
Oh, that's better than just doing rock, paper, scissors.
Exactly. Whoever has the better 10 rollback for Potemkin will win the set, you know, that's first to one, by the way, first to one.
Gentlemen, alright, dude. Gentlemen, that's Smash Melee. That's the only game I can think of with the most playable coast to coast. I don't think that game's playable, period. Even though the connection's good.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Smash rollback sounds crazy. Smash shouldn't even be playable at all, man. Get me out of here. No way someone just said Smash Ultimate. Yeah. Get mods. Wrap it up. Get Hio banned.
Mods, cross the sky skull.
Mods. Kill them with hammers. No one hold that for me.
Okay. I think Elusive might just be DQing.
I think so.
Unfortunate.
EG's GOAT. They still made top 8 nonetheless. Had a great showing throughout. Would be, I think that's the play.
Yeah, look, Magician Girl has, or sorry, no, that's Octon Wumi's suggestion that Octon Wumi is, tic-tac-toe first to 3. Well, the issue is it's a solved game, though.
It is solved.
It might never end. It's solved.
Tic-tac-toe first to 3. Connect 4 for game is true.
Connect 4 would be better, yes.
Dude, Elusive's trying to run a random crystal one, I think. Dude, get me out of here.
That's like, I'm trying to think of like a appropriate comparison to this. I don't know that's just a scam artist. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, bro plays 26 characters, so that's lucky nuts.
Yeah.
Are we okay? Yeah. Next up, gamers, we got Octon Wumi versus North Kid. I think Wumi's still on the Geo for this, from what I see in the room. So that'll be a bit fun to see.
For sure. Because what magic was it that caused Octon wanted me to switch to Gia. Was it Milia? Yeah, it was Milia.
It was.
It looks like we're gonna try to stick to it for Chaos, which will be interesting.
Could be worthwhile. Faster buttons across the board, I'd say.
For
Be
sure.
a bit nicer. I guess we'll have to see.
And like I think she was just like mentioning in the Twitch chat that she doesn't really like the Chaos matchup that much, so it makes sense.
That's fair. I don't think many people can say they like it.
Okay, I'm gonna sound crazy. I actually like the Chaos matchup.
I'm taking my headset off. There's no way. I guess actually, well, Axel player. I could see it.
So the matchup's
can
losing
see
for
it.
Axel. But it's not like
Obviously.
it's not like how bad like Chip or Ram is for Axel. It's like a -1 matchup, which is still pretty bad. But like, I mean, like, I faced North Kid enough. They can vouch for me.
Fair enough. If you got it, you got it. End of days. North Kid's rebooting their game, it sounds like. We got a bit more time to kill in between.
Because your Strive is a functional video game, everybody. Very
It's
functional
an awesome
video game.
Everyone's
Awesome
a big
game.
fan.
Everybody loves it.
Sorry.
The watching
Whipple just said, gentlemen, the watching Mr. Beast videos, first person to turn it off loses. Yeah. Yeah, that's punishment, man. That's not a game. That's so wild. Oh, that's good. I like fighting commies HC. Every other Happy Chaos makes me sleepy.
Totally
Like
valid.
sleepy as you're bored, or sleepy as like there's a monoxide leak in your house. You know, like what do you like, elaborate if you would? Because like sleepy could be like it's just boring, but like
Do you think
both.
like,
I think okay, that makes sense.
do you think like Curse Ball is like a concentrated ball of monoxide energy?
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's like a Happy Chaos. Do you think like if you get hit by Curse, you actually like have a chemical response in your brain? It's like whenever you like it's what's that thing where it's like I have phantom pain or something like that. It's like that, but I have phantom carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh, we're back. I think we can start. We're good to go. We got Octon will be on the Geo versus North Kid on the Happy Chaos.
Oh my gosh, we're playing games! Yay! Getting right into it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And keep in the corner. Jave in the drill kick. 2D whip. 2K.
Not throwing quite enough meter to get that wall break there, but we are still able to get a nice little curse application, but running in with a quick far slash, baiting the burst with the 50 meter. Northgate now sitting on the 100 meter, but we're gonna be stuck at the corner for your troubles now.
RC trying to get the space back. No whip shot to hold this corner. Trying to find a throw. Nice. With me holding burst, looking for the time to use it.
Out of bullets. I need more bullets, I need more bullets. Thank you.
Oh, burst on the super. Burn the meter, but not to the burst. We can go keep playing without the issue. 2K2D.
Oh no.
Like setup. Oh, are
Can we
you
get
dead?
it? Can we get it? We're almost out of focus. No! Just barely would have got a focus. We thought we had it, but we're gonna hold this super with the 100 meter, 50 meter to back it up just in case.
All the way to the wall. Concentration shot. You have to reload.
A little bit low on bullets and focus, but now we're having to hold some
with
pressure, but we
throw.
do factors to throw.
Oh my god. Through the wall.
It's just sort of a nice little reload here. We're low on focus, but we do have 50 meters. Looking for a low, but not quite able to get the fast PRC that Northcliffe is looking for.
Back dash into the cover shot. Oh, roll, closing it out. 1-1 for the round count. See, you can take the game first. Both got full burst. It's gonna be a little bit rough.
Northgate immediately spinning the burst, trying to get some space, but Ogden will be already right back on it, trying to start some throw loops here. Giovanna having some of the strongest strike throw in the game with a lot of that. Low slash is very, very devastating to get counter hit by, and it's also relatively plus. I believe it's +3 on block, so it sets up some very, very scary strike throw situations. However, a well-timed backdash from Northgate will be able to beat out both options of throw and close slash.
That
Unfortunate.
Woomy gets it. It's 1-0 so far. See how they can keep doing. I do think Northgate has some really good moments, but Woomy closed it out pretty clean with that last one.
For sure. And I mean, Woomy's just doing such a good job of reacting to a lot of these 5Ds. It's, I don't know if she's gotten hit by one at least. At least whenever it's like causing some serious damage, you know? It's been pretty impressive to see how well, just how good her defense has been and how well she's just been responding to a lot of Northgate's options that they've been choosing.
Basic counter it, bursting out. And bullet head. All the way through the wall already. No hard knockdown, but the meter shit'll be nice. I'm trying to get 2K, get something. ERC for the massive counter hit. Descend all the way to the wall here if they get the routing right. Nice.
Northgate sitting on full meter, but you did just lose well over half your health in that one conversion. We are going to be able to find the counter hit JS here, looking for the burst with that red RC. Not going to quite find it, but we do get the wall break regardless. We are low on bullets now. Octon Wumi sitting on full meter, going to go ahead and spend it. Northgate not wanting to go down another round. Opting to spin the burst here, baiting out a throw, possibly taking Octon Wumi's burst in return, but Octon Wumi playing patiently. Nice little clean shot there. Not quite going to find the full conversion, but we get the reset with the J2K.
J2K is so good still, man.
It's such an incredibly good button.
Keeping the corner, back dashing in the mash. Trying to recover meter while you're good burst in your face. Looking for something fuzzy. Oh my goodness. Back the corner with a super. All bullets back. Good pick. With the throw RC to make sure they can cover their ass with that. Northgate evening out 1-1.
Bit of an interesting scramble there at the last end of that last round, but you know, we make it work. You have to just Roman cancel leads to some of the weirdest situations I've ever seen in fighting games.
You get some crazy checkmates when we get meter, you know?
For sure.
Right there, whatever they wanted to do, they would have had enough damage on board. So, oh my goodness. Game 3. See what we can do.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And a nice little round start 5H there, shitting for the counter hit close slash. Good throw tech from Wumi here. Gonna get the hard knockdown. Gonna try to set up a drill kick. 5D overhead. Not gonna be able to block that. No super for hard knockdown, but that doesn't matter. Our neutral's been so good so far. Run up bar slash, and that's gonna be the rounds.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay, getting a nice counter it. Building some strong meter for the corner pressure here. RC to catch. Those kid got caught mashing or jumping. I can't tell, but nonetheless, they're through the wall. Still got burst, but it's looking dire.
And through the wall we go. We are out of focus, so we can't super restore our bullets, unfortunately. But we are returning to neutral. No OTG, but we're gonna go ahead and bait the gold burst with a nice little backstep punish for 5H.
Nice little dash shimmy to close that one out. 2-1. Octane Movie was playing better than I expected on the yeah. I was expecting to be I know them mainly as a Ram player, so I was not expecting to be as Demon Hours, but their defense has been super clean for this set.
For sure. I mean, it's, you know, whenever you have like different characters, your fundamentals carry over. Like if you know counterplay two different characters, like you know, in this instance, how to block Chaos 5D and what kind of pressure extensions Chaos is going to be looking for, and how to deal with that, like J2K pressure. That all like transfers. The buttons are different. How you what you want to press might change here and there, but ultimately, like understanding how to deal with a lot of the neutral situations that you're going to be seeing pretty commonly, that transfers pretty consistently.
Let's say. Looking in the corner, dive kick super, getting the plus frames out, bursting early in the brain blast, trying to keep this corner as much as they can with all advantage state. In the corner, drill kicks not answered.
It's been muted for the wall break. Bring back that positive bonus.
Huge counter hit for the round.
Is this a point for Octane?
It will be if they can close it out. So as we say it, North Kid takes it through the wall. No hard knockdown, but meter is what matters the most.
North Kid's still in this, but we're in a kind of a sticky situation here as we gonna get hit by a side swap. We find a nice little back there, however, we are gonna be able to send through the wall and restore those bullets.
It's super. See what they do in the next Oki setup. Well, slash burst on board. Not gonna have time to press it. Gonna get right through and make it an even round. The Norkin can close out for game 5, or Octon will make sure their favor 3-1.
Another hard knockdown here. Let's run to the next. Those JDs have been getting so much purchase for North Kid this entire bracket. Delayed burst, able to get out of that situation, not wanting to hold another wall break. North Kid low on bullets here. We are going to get a burst baited. This will be a full conversion. Opting for a reset.
Stick, split kick. See
Very
how much
nice.
damage we got. We need one more hit. 5K closes it out. 3-1 for Octon Wumi. Yeah, good game.
5H is such an obnoxious button to deal with from GL.
So big.
It's fast and it gets, like, what is it? It's the level 3 button, right? I think level 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's very strong. I think
Yeah.
I can't believe that won in that match. The Geo buttons are so strong in this matchup. I feel like compared to the Ram, it was definitely a good decision keeping the Ram out play for this match.
For sure.
I do think chat was saying it too. Super clean defense roll gonna be blocked. Tap does get blocked pretty consistently. So I felt like it was a lock regardless. Which means with that, Octon Wumi will be moving on to loser semis to play Magician Girl later tonight. I do believe that up next we now have in our winners finals match the GGST Legend versus Hiho. See people come out victorious. Leo, we were saying earlier how you don't have to really worry about cross-ups when you have a flash kick, so I guess we'll see now.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how tight Hiho's going to be able to keep his pressure in this matchup and figure out how to really just tie things together. Already forcing a burst out from GGST Legend. Flash kick coming through.
Ripping it overhead soon. Bursting before it's too late. DRC looking to continue your pressure after the disc.
Catch the backdash. Guard crush with mix.
Leo 2D is just so strong, I feel.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Tetsu airborne, so it's harder to deal with. Good convert off the air to air. With the flash kick to end off the round.
Duel 2.
Very convincing showing from Gasex Legend here in this first round. See if we can keep the momentum up for the seconds. Not fighting guard point just enough, soon enough. Unfortunately, going to be holding a pretty big counter hit here. Safe jump, quarter seal. Turbo fall with the Capel to catch the DP.
Record K, back to K. Throw the button, parry the hair card again. I'll punish this time around with RC. To the corner. Super lands.
Oh my
On the way
goodness.
out. The throw, back there, City. Rip the overhead. Oh my god, does this kill Super? No way, right?
I think
No
it does.
way.
I think
No
it does. I think it
way,
does.
man. GGST Legend up 1-0 in the round count. Dude, what did I just watch? That was a crazy way to end the game.
Leo White thing. I mean, like, it's just...
Oh my god. I need a... I don't know what I need, man. That is nuts. I'm gonna drink my water. I need to reset.
Feeling the salt from behind the commentary booth.
I just see, I didn't know I got hit by that before at my own local, man. I just have the feel of that. Good flash kick. Falling up. Looking for some good races here. Keeping the corner. Armored hit. Not battering. Huge just block. Not enough to fall for a punish, though.
2K to be punished now. You're having to hold this back turn pressure. Good block on the cross-up overhead. 5D as well. But blocking everything, just don't mash too carelessly here. Ooh, the stagger pressure is really, really scary. A lot of risk being built up here on Hiho's side, but we're just about of HP anyways. You have to look out for that flash kick. One flash kick could just end it all.
I want to jab to close it out.
Catching the landing.
I'll back turn and turn off into the throw. Just spamming the guard crush here in the corner, trying to catch something from Hio. Rip the overhead in the super. Big damage on up to kill this time around. Hio does have burst, so they can be a hero if they choose Wake Up Cold Burst in the run-up throw.
Last chance to spend the burst here. Go ahead and get that positive bonus rolling. Double cross up for the hard knockdown. Check for the flash kick. Burst is going to be spent on Gasex Legend's side, but it doesn't matter. We're going to get hard knockdown once more. Flash kick gets baited.
Hard knockdown coming through with his wall break. See if Hio can close it out, but GSL has 100 bar. They can do whatever they want. Back turn, ripping on every button they can, trying to keep it safe. Took the throw.
Not gonna be enough. We need one more mix.
Flash
the
kick.
flash kick.
Baited this time around. 1-1 for the round count. See if Hio can get themselves on the board.
Hiho showing some really good adaptation from that first game. Nice little wall break. Good chunk of damage too.
Good counter hit. Bursting before it's too late. Proceed to try to make your pressure true.
5D catch the landing with the meaty, or with the flusterings from the flash, from the boom.
Good flash kick on Artemis. Looking for another throw. Flash on the 5P. You're going through the wall here, pal. For sure. Oh my god. And that's gonna be 2-0 for GSL. Dude, the back turn resets are so strong.
I mean, like, whenever you don't play a character with a DP, what are you gonna do? You have to hold that.
I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. Like, if you just struggle to react to the overhead, what do you do?
I mean, like, the good news is the buttons aren't super plus whenever after a few hits and back turn. So, like, whenever you're sitting in back turn, the buttons are going to be like the most plus thing ever. So if you block overhead, it's your turn. But regardless,
Sure, right?
I mean, that means that is still if you block overhead.
Damn, good flash kick again. Run up tech throw. Do one more 2D. Air card connect. Pushing that before it's too late. Trying to keep the corner pressure up. Flashing baited once again. Might be time to switch that tempo if he's being caught this for more frequently.
Trying to get some space here, using the Capel to kind of navigate around GSL's kind of rapid approach, but we're still going to find a point of contact for us. We're going to get a throw for the back turn. We're going low this time, going to try to get a wall slump, reset cross up.
First thing to keep the corner for yourself. Throw, no RC to confirm. Bad moon instead. Close that one out. Up around, Hio.
Hio back on the board. We have to close out this game if we really want to move forward in the bracket.
Another flashing for the road. Wild assault the corner. Looking for a reset. Into the back turn into throw. Back turn again. Looking for something. Oh my god, back turn P. Into a wall stick. Super for damage. Oh, only one more hit.
Not dead just yet. Unfortunately, the S boom is going to do the job. You know, having a little bit of a burst lead here, might be able to build up a burst before GSL, but you know, it's looking like we might be needing that burst here pretty soon on standby. Where's that burst? Can we get on this mix-up? Oh no!
Oh, super connects. Wall break person coming in way too late. Hard knockdown on the Oki. Waiting for a match or something. No burst, gone. Hair card, no punish.
Trying everything
oh my
we can.
god. 2D, the tap dust RC. 3-0 GSL moving on. The grand finals. Sending Hio down to losers finals. Oh my god. Yo. Sometimes I watch the GSL guy play and I have to, I'm shaking my head.
SMH.
I shake my head. I shake my head. Now, coming up next, our losers semifinals game. Octon Wumi versus Magician Girl. We got Ram versus Asuka. See how they can do.
This will be quite entertaining. This is this? Have we seen this? No, I don't think we've seen this matchup just yet.
No, I don't think so. Wrong. I can check. I do think this will be a strong showing from both players. I wasn't kind of expecting to see more Geo. We saw this game earlier in ninth place. You know, but it could be worth. Oh, nice hit. I guess why swap if you won it earlier, right?
For sure. I'm like, we want to. It can be difficult to swap twice within the same bracket, but at the same time, I feel like it's, if you're comfortable with the matchup on one character, then you should probably best to stick with that one character.
For sure, right?
Barely just a little bit of health might be able to make something happen, but you have to be very cautious of Chip. Those spells can just fly out so fast and you're not really just ready to FD whenever you need to. But we are going to get some pressure going. Running low on mana here. If we break that mana, that could be bad news for Magician Girl.
Action plan, and it confirmed because the BRT punish. Be low on mana. Oh, you have to see this? No, not in
No,
time.
we don't FD. Go, my cubes. Hold the neutral.
Good counter hit, keeping the corner up. More to bottom for the wall break. Looking like no mana. Harder to deal with when you get your turn back.
Oh no.
No. One more.
And we got them here for the extension.
And that's the round. 1-1 so far. See who can close it out to get the first game lead.
Yeah, 16 from Magician Girl. Round start gonna find an overhead. We do have access to that low as well. We go ahead and spend it. We have more cubes on deck. Catching out the start of the far slash there. That pressure's gonna be relentless. Often when still showing her ability to just block everything that is thrown at her, but it's not gonna be enough. All that defense, Asuka can just keep looping and looping pressure.
Pressure going. YRC on the sword toss. Losing sword. Bursting before the other one can make contact. Gathering out the cubes, trying to keep all your turn back. Swords are back. Keep your pressure up. Beast dead.
This is a
Mortabato
scary
for the wall
position
break.
to be in.
Hard knockdown, swords back. Positive bonus. What else do you need?
Oh
Never
no!
mind, wake up, Jab RC. Magician Girl. Up 1-0.
Yeah, probably trying to look out for some sort of. Well, I suppose Asuka doesn't really have a reversal. Maybe. Well, no, they removed the ice or reversal, right?
Ice, yeah, there's no more reversals on this spell.
Yeah.
It used to be, but now it has the ice effect from Dizzy.
Right. Yes.
As the new change for them, which I do think is some fun combos, but definitely not as nice for the matchup check, at least.
For sure. Just trying to look to bait something regardless, but getting caught by that 5P RC.
Jumping over the rocks here to send out your cubes feels like some pretty good decisions, I'm not gonna lie.
Magician Girl looking like a whole new player coming through this next set. Finally finding a way to cancel into that Doro, forcing the burst out of Magician Girl, but we're right back into the corner of that speed staff, putting in numbers. We have Arpeggio on deck, gonna go ahead and deploy it with as much plus frames as possible.
Oh, Mortabato on all the cubes. Found the gap needed. Taking a turn back, throwing swords, trying to see an opening YRC before it lands. Wumi now has no sword combo, but doesn't matter if you have meter. Bro.
Catch the backdash, no confirm. 6P catching out an instant air dash JS. Octonwumi once again on the board. Fuzzy Jump getting caught out by the 6K.
Break City, see what the new Oki is. We done. Good mana running. No burst. Hold for next.
Go next.
Didn't kill?
Not spin the meter quite yet. We do have full meters, so we can do some fun shenanigans here. Just gotta try to go maybe for like a chip out here. Yeah, there it is.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Something that I'm noticing from Magician Girl is she's using a lot of like air positioned like cubes, as you were mentioning. Like what she's doing is she's getting herself over Far Slash and then air stalling with the cubes and just launching an onslaught of projectiles at Octomumi. And it's just becoming really hard for Octomumi to deal with in the situation where now you have to spin burst and you're in the corner and how do you approach a situation where you're not really sure how to deal with like an air approaching Asuka?
Okay. Back to neutral. Got some good buttons. 6P RC again. Tap does confirm he's ski. Full charge, not enough to kill. Anyone's round right now. Mortabato on the blue Wild Assault. Closing
Really
out
good, right?
1-1. Oh my god, what an option. Oh, that's ridiculous. Not W defense.
You know, maybe Blue Reversal isn't as good as we all thought it was. You know, maybe it's not the
No,
best
maybe
Wild
not.
Assault. Maybe not, maybe not.
Definitely possible.
We must push the agenda. I don't know why I'm pushing the agenda. I don't play characters with beard or Blue Wild Assault.
Yeah, me either, me either. You know, but we can do what we want.
Good air to air with the JP. Speed staff coming down the neutral in Magician Girl's favor all of a sudden. Catching out the startup of Arpeggio there with the Far Slash. Low on mana, you have to find a way out of the situation. Unfortunately, we're just probably gonna have to go next. We live, oh my goodness.
Barely alive. One more set to hit will surely do it. Nice little throw setup.
Hate that 50-50.
Not a fan myself, but you know, gotta keep it moving. Octomui
For sure.
with a burst advantage here, so we could see some nice hits. be a bit more brazen with their defense. When they have meter, you can do a lot more than you want. They counter it. We go into the wall for sure. Mortabata with clean up.
Go ahead and spin the burst. Does not want to hold any of that sword pressure. Octon will be down one sword, so heavy slash is not available, but gonna go ahead and still find the far slash and confirm into S sword regardless.
Looking like a Wumi's game. Machine Girl had to get all her spells back, spend the 50 bar. One sword toss cleans it up. See this? This wins neutral, and it throws a sword full screen at you. And you're all of a sudden you're up 2-1.
Hold my high priority projectile.
You know, that's what I needed in my next patch for Guilty Gear Strive. I need Chip to have grounded Shuriken, and maybe I'll survive these matchups myself.
I think
Maybe I should just walk in.
It'd be really funny if Shuriken had like a bounce effect, and it was faster.
I'd be honest. I've been saying that Shuriken should guard crash, but I don't think people would agree with that.
No, that'd be a monster. I don't think we should give Chip any guard crash. That would be, I would hate that.
It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome, personally.
It'd be really funny though. It'd be incredibly funny.
I agree. I concur.
Finding our way out of this cube pressure here. Magician Girl once again low on mana. That throw is going to be enough to chip it out. Looking for a nice little shimmy here. Going to be able to beat the burst for the knockout.
Pretty good. Only one more round for Woomy to close it out.
Nice counter hit far slash confirmed. Going to be able to send it all the way to the corner for the ball stick. Return on those swords. Interesting. Probably not the exact sequence that Magician Girl was looking for in this situation. Not what you want to be seeing whenever your opponent is on set points. You do still have burst, but we're going to get shimmied and...
Ulta 4.
I understand. I would do the same, honestly.
I got you. I get it. I
would do the same.
It's fun.
I get it.
It's chill. 3-1 for Octon will be moving the losers finals to play Hio for the chance to beat in Grands. And that could truly go anyway, but another team factor matchup to ruin it.
Goodness, yeah, no, it's it can be Octon will be showing just such good performance in a lot of these matchups so far. A lot of good matchup knowledge, and honestly, the one thing that I want to highlight is her defense. Her defense has been so incredibly consistent throughout all of these sets. Just so many good reactions from a lot of the mix-ups that a lot of the opponents are throwing at her right now, and it's just working out really well for her overall from these characters who have super, super strong offense.
I agree. I mean, you got to give it up when you got clean offense and you got. Doesn't matter if there's a bit of defense in front of you, you know.
For sure. But now it's the rematch between Hio and Octon Wumi.
That was our first game of top 8 we saw, I believe, right?
For sure.
Our
yes.
second game, it'll be good to see. Hio did win pretty handily, but you know, maybe if they stick to Geo this time all the way through, it could be a move.
You know, I see Ant in the chat. And, you know, I really thought you were a Kai Kisuke player. You know, that's what I thought you were totally. You know,
yeah.
Ant is a very renowned Kai Kisuke player. You know, everybody knows this. Word on the street is everybody knows this.
Word on the street, everybody's been saying this for a long time. Curious. We're back. Game 1 inbound. Team Factor deathmatch to get into second place. Guaranteed. The other gamers fight. Okay, I'm sorry.
Looks like we're going to be sticking with the Ram, interestingly enough. Hio having a bit of a good opening, but we are able to find that far slash confirm, forcing Hio to spin the burst and keep that corner pressure going. We're still with the Capel. We'll get a nice little slide on that rock.
This is looking like they're gonna open them up one more time. One jump out, gets their turn back. Reset. Oh, wake up throw. Not what you want to see.
Unfortunate.
So Wipers, trying to mash, trying to get a poke on the disc set, and clean wall break.
Octomumi already on the back foot in this set. Hiho gonna get another punish for another mix-up. Turbo fall into a 6H.
Punish bar slash running all the way to the corner of the meter before they get their burst back. Trying to bait. And they got it. Looking like if Hiho closes that, it's gonna be 1-0 so far.
A very confident showing from Hiho. Kind of showing off that, even though, you've had some time to sit, and you've had some time to relax, but Hiho is not any less worn than he was previously.
We got Casper coaching in chat telling Wumi to swap. I'm assuming this is a Geo game then. Nope, back on the setup. Running the Ram. Good call.
Feeling confident in the round, maybe not comfortable in switching this far into the bracket, especially whenever you had such a good showing on Ram the last set. Confidence can be a big bolster to your gameplay. Maybe just a few adjustments that she might be seeing that she needs to make, and we'll see if that can happen. Already being forced to spin the burst and be able to find a far slash. Good 6P here to find herself out of the corner.
Bing trying to catch something onto the approach. RC making these options so much more unbearable to deal with. Wumi's defense is so clean, but when someone's offense is playing like a crackhead, so to speak, it's kind of harder to deal with.
For sure, and here we go back to the corner for a full conversion for the rounds. The corner pressure of doom and agony. Spin the meter, get that hard knockdown, get the sword back. Run the pressure again.
I'm red, and then I catch a low at Dean and make it not a real string. When he has no sword, it's gonna be a little scary for your offense, but Mortapato still works even without it.
Exactly what she was looking for in that situation, able to send it to a even rounds. Being cautious of where to spin the burst, Hiho can cancel any sort of these air hits with another jump. Still opting to not spin the burst. Gonna go ahead and either hold hard knockdown for their troubles. Haircar, Piercy overhead. Very scary situation to be in right there. Hiho going up another game.
Good oh so far. Sorry, just a really funny comment. You can tell Hiho thinks he's finessing with crossover Capel in the corner. Wow. Sorry, that was what made me laugh. And then Anthony here talking about being toxic. Oh my goodness. Let's get this game 3 underway. Oh, is that Leo? I was expecting Geo. There's no way. Oh my god.
No, see, Octomumi is a renowned Leo player. Word on the street.
Streets are saying it. Streets are saying
Streets
it.
are saying it. Streets are saying it.
I agree.
Oh yeah, this is exactly what we're all here for.
Everyone
This
just
is exactly what we're all here for. This is what we all came to see.
Gold burst on wake up.
This is what we're all here for.
Oh my god, dude. Flash kick,
Waiter,
please?
more flash kick, please.
Waiter.
Overhead?
Wumi, please get a flash kick. Launch your red, unblockable by the way.
Wumi, I need to see a meaty flash kick now. Snap, pronto, make it happen. Oh my god, and it's working.
This might put her on the board.
How?
Flash kick, punished. They got burst.
No, how could this
No
happen?
full combo. Good back throw in the corner. Parry in your face twice. Oh my god, dude, are we serious?
Quick flash kick again. Yes! Aww. It almost worked. It's another hard knockdown and another chance for a flash kick. Octon Wumi, you know what you must do. Okay, a little bit patient.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
god.
gonna have to hold the cross up.
1-1 for the round. See if this Leo is enough to get Octon Wumi on the board. Run up tech throw for the round, sorry.
Trying to end your back turn stance in neutral, but you're facing up against Milia. Everything you do is going to be with punish. Throw for another disc setup. Double overhead is blocked. We're going to be able to get back into back turn stance, but no full conversion. We're just dashing forward and we're hitting that BTP.
Bugging out. Oh my god, the flight shield still working. I'm slow.
No!
Oh, that's so tragic.
Oh.
Octon Wumi. Losing 3-0. Dude. Leo happened. Oh my god. Kyo going back to grand finals for the run back.
Now see, who really won that match, right? Let's think about it. Let's reflect and think on this.
Think
right?
about the game you just saw, chat room. Who do you think won that, realistically?
Who do you think really won this?
The person who wants to play Leo again? Or the person who played Leo? Think about this. Think about this.
These are the
Get
questions,
serious.
The questions that the woke left doesn't want you to hear.
The woke left tells you to pick up Leo, okay? That's what happens. Nah, that's so funny. Okay. We got Jodo Go versus Hio, a run back. Earlier in bracket, we saw it was a clean 3-0 from GSL. We'll see if the legend can do it again, or if Hio learned something, came back a new man, can bring it to a reset tonight.
You know, like, dropping down to the loser bracket is kind of like a reflective journey, you know? You have to, like, think about, you know, you're in the corner and you think about what you've done. Oftentimes you're mostly pissed. And if you're, you know, like, sometimes the anger fuels you, but, like, honestly, you just gotta, like, take time to, like, really reflect on your soul, you know? Especially whenever you're up against something like, I don't know, Leo White thing, as Milia Rage. Sure. We're gonna need some soul reflection for this one. Hard knockdown in the corner, run the knife. Oh, flash kick.
Oh my
Flash
god,
kick.
again. Can I get one more? For the
One
for
more?
culture?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
close up. Yeah, let's go. Hair car and the runner C mix.
I'm gonna put 1 penny into the pot every time GSL flash kicks successfully.
And overhead to close it out. Yo, on the back, but with less burst than 04. Yeah, we did see earlier, it could be fire.
Some slow pace neutral here. Hiho kind of moving in and out on this offense. Not able to quite punish the H disc here. Flash kick, gonna get punished by the Capel, and gonna find a nice little counter hit here for the wall stick. But first you don't succeed, Piercy, and try again. Flash kick though, coming through, that's another sim added to the pot.
Looking for the mix. Nice little flash kick out.
That's another sim.
Roll 2D. Back turn. One more guard crush. One more overhead. Super City for the game. Surely that kill. Yes, of course, of course.
Of course, of course. Leo
DSL.
unheard of.
Leo is not failed a will kill yet. Okay. But DSL have won the matchup so far. After a good showing in that round too, I'm not gonna lie. And I think it doesn't really matter in the day when you're playing this character, man. Sometimes I see these flash kicks, I'm like, there's just no way.
For real.
Going back in. 1-0. See what adjustments can be made in time to run it up. Regardless, I do think it could go anyone's way.
No, oh, for sure, yeah. It's there's a chance that there could be adaptations, but you know, whenever you're coming to grand finals from the loser side, you're kind of a little bit of a mountain here. You got some games to make up, but you know, I think it's very fully possible. Hiho you know, we've been seeing some back and forth within just that first game alone. And you already forcing GSL to spin the burst, but now you're stuck in the corner, you're holding back throw.
Throw, one more overhead, the road. Plus 14 super, we learned this earlier tonight. He's gonna keep running your pressure. 2K finally find an opening. Yo, trying their best to get back on the board. That car all the way to wall, stick. No mix, just gonna go straight to the break. Oh, counter at 2D, nuclear launch, and that's gonna be the round. And Johto can just get to the wall.
The combo the tables on that was crazy. I thought that was gonna kill for a second.
Surely not.
Trying to find ourselves a nice little mix, but not gonna find a hard knockdown off of our hits. There we go, finding the JH that we were looking for. Gonna go ahead and spit it into the super for a hard knockdown, baiting out the throw, but not exactly getting, or the flash kick, but not exactly getting what we wanted out of the punish. Flash kick once again.
Nice.
Flash kick once again.
$2D knockdown in the mix. Evening finish off Johto here. Looking like they're in chip range. Johto has RC. Air to air. Through the wall.
It's going to be a full conversion. You have to burst this.
Johto got burst Anthony Bar. If you want to get nuts, you can. No. Gotta pick up OTG Gaming. Johto has burst. You want me to be done with that?
Yo, still in this though. Trying to find a way to approach and neutral, but unfortunately we're going to be matched on the 2K 2D gap. We're going to be holding a lot of damage. Having to hold another throw. What's the next? Same side overhead. One more touch is going to kill, and that's going to do it.
Jesus
GSL
Christ.
coming up one more game.
Dude. I got an emote for this. Dare I say there's nothing to be done? Oh my goodness. There's nothing to be done.
Nothing to be done.
I have to say it, dude. There's no. Kiddo has gift over that quote, but also at the same time, I'm watching the same set you are. I can't imagine what to do. I'm thinking about it. It's like you got it. Johto has a bit dominant tonight.
No, see, there's like one thing you can do, and that's like, if GGST Legend has a Minecraft server, right? you hack into his Minecraft server, you take his shulker boxes, and then you ask, who's the real winner, right?
I guess that's the last way we can do it.
Exactly. No, what's like $20 whenever you have like a digital diamond pickaxe, you know?
That took real time and effort, you know?
Real time and effort. Meanwhile,
a shulker takes multiple hours to get IMO. In my experience.
Exactly.
Watch go. Hopefully, Serrati's doing something. Even real corner pressure going. Real mix. Bursting before it's too late. One more for the road. In the corner. You big boom. Tapped us. Is it going to the wall? Dropped. Oh my god.
Oh no. Gonna be able to find a good opportunity here on the miss, but it's fine. It's all day. It's all just baiting.
Oh, shimmy!
Oh my goodness.
Did not block the wake up, man. What are we doing?
Oh my goodness. Surely he wouldn't do it again. Surely he wouldn't do it. Surely he won't do it again.
Surely. Oh my god.
Surely he won't do it again. He won't.
Oh my god. One more. For the road. For the road, surely, right?
Surely.
Find something. And banging. Keep in the corner. Baiting the meter use here. This kills. Okay. Well, GG's.
Yep. GG. Shake my hands. Sorry.
Well, it was a good set nonetheless. The layout character is something else, man. But with that, the factory number 24 has been concluded. A good game to everyone who showed up for our top 8. With that, Johto Go, aka Valiant K6 Legend, is your winner of the night.
The factory must grow, as they say. Congratulations to Johto again for winning the factory 24. Though, it's very fun sets all around, honestly. Unfortunate that, is this Joe Team Factory? No.
No, Valiant. The
Valiant, right, yes. Eho, not
Maybe
quite able to take it home, but we are able to secure that silver medal nonetheless. Octowumi coming in, I keep calling her Octowumi. Octonwumi
Yeah.
coming in third. Medicine Girl in fourth. North Kid and Elucid in fifth place. And Cringe and Vincent in seventh.
There we go. Look at the champion in front of you now. The whole path. Oh my goodness. Look at that. From winners quarters, Burb, into Lucid, into Heho, back to back in winners finals. Shout out. I do believe now we're gonna go for a raid at our homies at Bracket About Nothing. They are running a Build Your Strive tonight. But besides that, me and Ice2 here get to shout ourselves out. If you guys want to see anything more from us, check us out on Twitter. I will be hosting my bracket, the Payday Bracket, every Saturday in a few weeks. So keep your eye out for that. And Ice2 can shout out their stuff now.
Yeah. I stream occasionally here and there. I play Guilty Gear here and there. You feel free to also follow me on Twitter if you would like to. But either way, I am hoping to see everybody around. I'm trying to get more into commentating, so you might see me here and there in a few brackets. So that'll be exciting.
Well, I think that's it from us. It'll be good night, gamers. Thank you for watching the Factory number 24. I'm not sure who will be here next week, as Squid might be so busy. But for now, click on that raid, gamers. Help out the rest of the community. Until then, the Factory must grow.
Bye-bye. Thank you so
Have a
much
good
for
one.
joining us.